Fuck it. We'll get him when he gets here.
All right, whatever.
We'll do it live.
Do it
We do things live. It says we're live. Who knows if we're live? I don't know. You know?
Ah.
Hey, look. There we go. Hey, fuck it. We'll do it live.
Hey.
So, tonight on Stumbling Down History Road, we're going to be talking about movie book adaptations.
Yeah,
Tier list?
whatever. Go.
You got a big old thing here? You got a big old thingy thing here? Talking movies and books and adaptations and book movie adaptations. Does that make sense?
Nope.
Okay. So, we, of course, need to ask our stupid question of the fucking day. What is our stupid question of the day? You got one for us?
Give me a minute. I'll think of one.
All right. While we think of one, let's try and figure out how we're actually going to describe our tier list. Is it going to be based off of truthfulness to the books that the movie adapted, or is it going to be based off of like box office performance, or is it going to be based off of how much the fans, critics loved it, which does usually tie in with box office performance, but it's not guaranteed.
I don't know. Just go with whatever.
Okay.
I think we'll just go with whether or not it's a good movie or not.
All right, that's fair enough. You got any suggestions to start us off? Suggesty? And this is animes, movies, books, mangas, comic books, or just we want to stick to just books to try and keep it easy for now?
Yeah, we'll do whatever.
You are so useful. Has anybody told you that?
Nope.
I guess that's fair. So I say we just keep it as books to movies, movies to books, because that actually has happened once or twice. You cool with that?
Yeah, all right, fine.
All right, let's talk about the ones. No. Let's talk about the ones that we actually talked about a little bit this month for starters.
Okay.
Well, we have to start off with Kolchak. We started this month with Kolchak. Shout out James Chambers.
Yes. Are we just... Well, that was a TV movie.
Yeah, that still was a book movie adaptation, though.
Was it? Just we're gonna feel like messing with you.
Yeah, I noticed. Stop it.
No.
Stop.
No.
I'll kick you. Square in the penis. Is that going to get us demonetized? We're not monetized. Fuck it.
No.
Not sponsored by Foster's. It's Australian for cut.
We do have
So, Kolchak.
Sekiro gummies.
Yes, we have Sekiro gummies. Thank you.
Anyway,
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I'd maybe put it at like a good B tier.
Why a B tier? I mean, we spent a fair amount of time. We talked about it being, other than like Scooby-Doo, which isn't really a paranormal investigation, but it kind of is. Like, at the time, there was really no paranormal journalistic investigation going on.
Okay, so maybe an A tier. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like a perfect, great film, but like it's a TV movie.
It was a very good TV movie.
It was.
Can we rate anything higher than a A tier for a TV movie? Is this the best Is this the best TV movie? So once it's written down, it's down.
I mean, well, you gotta look at like, say, the TV movie. Like, what about the two Stephen King TV movies?
Well, that was a 2-part movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if that counts as movies. Because I think they shot it all at once for that.
I'm not sure.
And it was aired week to week. I think it was aired 1 week next week. Don't quote me on that.
I don't know.
Don't quote me on that.
I wasn't there for that. I was doing a lot of drugs at the time.
All right, Mr. King. Hey, he got it to work.
Anyway, Because, like, would you consider those better than A-Class?
It?
Yeah, the two It movies.
I don't know. It's up there. Tim Curry's performance in it was like stuff to send nightmares down everybody's spine. But are, eh?
I don't know. I didn't see it as.
Do you know how many people fucking couldn't see clowns because of it? Between that and Killer Clowns from Outer Space, but that's like a little more hokey and not a book movie. I don't think it's a book movie. Does Frankenstein count as a book movie? Does Frankenstein count?
What? Yeah, obviously, because it was a book first, then a movie.
But like, did they have the rights to do it, or did they just kind of like, fuck copyright, we're making our own thing?
I mean,
I feel like you have to have like some sort of an estate buy-off or like
not
licensing.
necessarily, because I mean, like, what about like Dracula?
I mean, to be fair, there's a reason we don't have Dracula's family rights.
Well, I mean, Dracula itself is public domain now, and so is Frankenstein, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but at the time,
I
Mary Shelley she wrote that in 1880s, I think. And at that point, when they made Frankenstein, that was 8?
Actually, Frankenstein is 1818.
Oh, 1818. Never mind. Wow,
So it would have
way
already
off.
been like public domain by the time movies were made anyway, because it's 100 years or so.
When did Frankenstein come out? Does Young Frankenstein count?
I mean,
It's inspired by.
yeah, but it's not an actual adaptation of the book. It's technically would be more of almost a sequel, because it takes place later
Sequel.
on. Well, yeah, because it's about a descendant of Frankenstein.
It's Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Yeah, he's a descendant. He's a descendant of Frankenstein. He's not the actual Victor Frankenstein from the book, because the book itself only just follows Victor Frankenstein in the monsters' lives.
Okay.
So, Young Frankenstein wouldn't necessarily be a book adaptation, more just kind of a weird sequel of sorts, almost.
Would it? I don't know.
I mean, it takes place like.
Is Mrs. Frankenstein or Frankenstein's Bride? Is that an adaptation? Because they didn't have a follow-up to Frankenstein itself.
No, but there is, because in the Frankenstein novel, he does make a bride for the monster, but then he decides to kill it before he could fully aliven it or whatever.
Livid.
Because he didn't want to make a race of monsters, even though they're made from human parts. So if they were to somehow be able to reproduce, hypothetically, they just come out as normal humans.
I don't know. That's weird.
Well, because so Frankenstein's monster is just, it's literally just a bunch of,
It's a hodgepodge of parts.
yeah, but he made it like
Animal parts.
No, human parts.
I know what I meant.
But he tried to make it
Not what I
into
said.
like a perfect human specimen, and it made it like 7 feet tall plus, and
Super strong.
well, I don't want to say super strong, but he tried to make it like, but it ended up coming out looking weird.
Let's start off with an easy one, an easy adaptation. Because trying to place some of the more prolific ones like It, Kolchak, kind of, Frankenstein, things like that, it's going to be a little hard. So let's start off with something that I think everybody can agree belongs in F tier. Dark Tower.
The one with Idris Elba?
Yeah, that was pretty fucking shit.
Okay, yeah, I guess we'll start with that as being a...
Are you okay with placing that there? Did you see it?
Nope.
You did not miss anything.
Okay.
I mean, it had some okay, like, action-y bits, but, like, nothing spectacular. You want me to write it?
Sure.
All right, I write it. Dark Tower, first one in F tier. So now that we know what a bad one, you don't know that one. Now that I know what a bad one is,
Do you?
You got a bad one to start us off?
Like adaptation?
Yeah, place in F tier. or something we can just both agree is like generically not bad, not good. Put it in C or B, high C, low D, high C, low B.
Will Smith's I Am Legend.
I would argue that's probably closer to a mid to high B, because if you haven't seen the book, if you haven't read the book, then chances are it's just a generically pretty solid movie for most people.
It's all right. But if you know the book and know the the ending and everything, it's not a good adaptation.
No, but again, are we trying to base it off of adaptation or how well it performed, or a hodgepodge of those two to combine them?
Bit of a hodgepodge, I guess.
So that's why I have to say, for the people who didn't know that it was a book, never read it, does the fact that it still performed well, it was still a well-received movie, does that counteract the fact that it's not a great adaptation?
Yeah, I mean,
A lot of people liked it,
I mean, it wasn't a
other than when he killed the dog.
yeah.
That just
nobody
heartstrings.
Yeah.
One way to fuck over a movie: killing animals.
Do you know there's a whole website dedicated to whether or not the dog lives?
I did not know that.
Yep, it's I think it's called Does the Dog Die?
DoesTheDogDie.com.
Yeah, and it's a whole
That's pretty on the fucking nose. See what I did there? Dogs have noses.
Yeah, DoesTheDogDie.com.
Huh.
And it has it goes all the way up to A Quiet Place Part 2.
Oh, okay. So it's not just like a for I Am Legend. It's like for movies in general, and does the dog die in the movie in general? Okay. I thought that you meant like
I'm sorry,
specifically to I Am Legend.
The website is woke though, because it also has other triggers now. I'm joking.
So
Let's see. Wait. So does the dog die in Twisters?
yes.
Nope.
Yeah. Did you figure out that dumb ass question that you were supposed to figure out for us?
What was it again?
The dumb question of the week.
Oh,
You said that you wanted to come up with one for us.
I'm thinking. We've been talking about it, so it's been ruminating in the back of my head here. I'll figure something out.
You will.
We'll get to it. Give me a minute.
This lighting seems a little low. I'm gonna go over there real fast. Give me 1 sec. Got
I think
that?
it's because you're aiming it up.
Thanks. 1 second, party people. All of us. Yeah, that's a little less bleak. So, do we call it a B? Do we call it a C? What do we call it?
What are we talking about here?
I Am Legend.
Oh, I'll call it a high B.
We'll go with a high B.
I'm going with high B.
All right. High B will place somewhere around here. This is all arbitrary for now.
For the moment.
Now, Frankenstein. There's like 7 different versions.
I guess go with the Universal one.
Well, I mean, we can rate each one individually because, like, I kind of want to rate the 97 Hamlet separately from, the DiCaprio one.
Wait, you talking about the
Romeo and Juliet. I kind of want to rate that one separately from like
That
some of the
is a
others,
movie.
because there's also like fucking Christmas Story.
Christmas Story is technically based off of short stories, yes.
But it's a story.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
based
adapted.
off like a. Apparently, there was supposed to be a few films. Like it was supposed to be a series of movies based off of like the series of stories.
But like everybody knows that A Muppet's Christmas Story is like the best one. And then after that,
There's the Jim
like-
Carrey one that was mid.
meh.
Jim
Polar
Carrey-
Express. That's a
That-
fucking book to movie.
that
Other than the weird CGI in fucking Tokyo Drift Train Town, that was a pretty good movie.
I mean, what about the weird Uncanny Valley Tom Hanks half the time?
That's what I meant. Other than weird CGI is what I said.
I mean, if you want to do a Polar Express, we could do that as like a also good B tier.
I'm willing to put it somewhere around here, underneath I Am Legend, mid pack.
Yeah, it's a mid B tier.
Polar Express. Hopefully, I'm not ruining anybody's childhood by saying that.
I mean, the book was a more or less classic.
Agreed. Polar Express is a very good movie, and I think that people should check it out. I think it's a little underrated. I think it's a little slept on, just because of that like weird CGI Uncanny Valley thing that happened with it.
Yeah.
But we got that. There is
You
like
got John Cena. Can't see him.
Get out of here.
No.
Go home. You're drunk.
No.
You're drunk.
I'm staying right here. Because it's fun here.
But you're quagmired.
You're a quagmire. This whole thing is a quagmire.
I don't think that works that way.
You don't work that way.
I don't not work that way neither.
Your mom goes to college.
Get out of here. That's not a fucking book movie.
Nope.
You don't give two shits, do you?
Oh no, I care. I'm just, having fun with it. We're live. We're just kind of relaxing. It's a chillax.
That's fair.
It's chillax.
We're trying to. Where do we want to do Lord of the Rings as a series, and where do we rate it given the current situations?
Why? Because you're going to try and include like the Rings of Power and that bullshit. So I'm not including that in the bullshit. You do the original trilogy, and then you can say the Hobbit trilogy, because the Hobbit trilogy falls into D tier.
Yeah, Hobbit trilogy is D tier.
Yeah.
But we could also say like the animated movies. Those are easy F tiers. Those are fucking F tiers. By comparison, I think.
I mean,
Would you say that they're better than Hobbit?
the Ralph Bakshi,
Lord of the Rings.
yeah, that what I'd say is a good C tier. I say it's a C tier. I mean,
But like,
it's not bad.
I guess it's not bad.
I mean, you act like these movies are terrible. You would never watch them, but like,
Given that we have the Peter Jackson stuff, why would you watch them? The animated ones.
because there's some amusing moments here or there, and they just go like, all right, that's it.
Where do we rate the Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings?
The first trilogy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. Like
A, high A.
I was gonna say low S.
You want low S or high A? I
Low
think
S is good.
low S. Gotcha.
Yeah. Especially if you do start to go on like the extended editions and shit.
Yeah, the director's cut. Oh my god, yeah. Then you wanted to rate the. It wasn't Baxi.
Bocce.
I know what I said.
You know about the Rankin Bass stuff.
Yeah, where do you want to rate them? Because like the Rankin Bass Hobbit was okay, I guess, but like
I could also go in D tier.
D tier,
Yeah.
mid D tier, low D tier.
Mid D tier.
All right. I'm gonna do R B L O T R. Just because it's Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Yeah.
Like,
Whatever.
The only LOTR by itself is the Peter Jackson one because, quite frankly, I don't think that we need to describe that as Peter Jackson's.
I think we said the Hobbit trilogy would also be D tier.
Do you think it's above or below Rankin Bass?
Below.
Below.
Yeah, because they added in a bunch of stuff from like the Silmarillion and an unnecessary fucking love triangle and shit.
That's true, but I think that it was better accepted. Like, I think that
Was
you
it?
can. I think so. I think that you can make the claim that they are just slightly more generically better movies than adding in a whole fucking character to do sequiturs on a dance stream and on Return of the King, spoiling the fucking movie. Well, yes, they didn't need to add in Silmarillion stuff or
Well, I'm just doing
make up
Lord,
some.
Hobbit to the Hobbit, not Hobbit to the Lord of the Rings. I mean, to like the Hobbit.
Well, I was lumping them together with the Rankin Bass for the Hobbit and Return of the King, because otherwise it's just going to be like RB Hobbit, RB this, that, and it's just going to take up all too much space.
Fair enough.
So, do you think that Hobbit trilogy versus Rankin Bass duopoly?
I think, yeah, maybe.
You think they're above or below? Because, like I said, I'm willing to wager that they're
How about go with next to it?
before or after. That's the big question.
Does it really matter?
Maybe. Let's see how filled we get these.
Fuck it, put it wherever.
All right.
Sorry.
No, you good. All right.
Okay.
Did we ever come up with a Frankenstein ranking? Because there's a lot of different Frankensteins.
I mean, the Universal one I put in like a high B.
Universal high B for Frankenstein. That makes sense. There's really nothing that wrong with it. Nosferatu, is that an adaptation? That's not an adaptation, right?
That's actually surprisingly ish close adaptation to Dracula. It close enough where they sued one and everything, and it was almost all but destroyed until somebody happened to keep one version of the film.
And is that the one that you've seen like SpongeBob use? That
Yeah, that's Count Orlok.
Yeah.
Because the actual character himself, because the Nosferatu is just technically a classification of vampire, which we get into a whole thing about vampire classifications elsewhere. But
not on the book adaptation.
but Nosferatu is a classification of vampire. But the actual vampire himself is called Count Orlok.
Okay, so are we going to say that's above Frankenstein, below Frankenstein? So we're going based off of faithfulness to adaptation. Also, I think that Vampire had a more lasting impact than Frankenstein. Arguably, I would argue that. Maybe not immediately, but over the course of the years.
I mean, because then you could also get into like the Universal Dracula, which is a bit more faithful, but also a bit more different. Like it's all right, because those are the two, with
the two main old.
Yeah, with Bela Lugosi. Unless you get into the third one that everybody knows, where it's Christopher Lee from the Hammer films. So it's Max Schreck from with Count Orlok and Nosferatu, Bela Lugosi with Universal's Dracula, and then Christopher Lee played Dracula for the Hammer films. Because Hammer Studios.
I don't know. How about we just lump them all together as vampire? I don't know. Dracula? Like, we could just lump them all together. Because, again, we're going to eventually run out of space. There is a lot of fucking movies to go through. Because we could be like, oh, well, Goblet of Fire is different than Chamber of Secrets. And
I mean, if we're doing we could lump all the Harry Potter films and go, those are like a solid low A.
Gone with the Wind, Godfathers,
Gone with the Wind
To
was
Kill a Mockingbird, Hunger Games, like
Hunger
Pride
Games
and Prejudice.
Hunger Games is C.
The whole series is just a C? I'm not denying that.
To me,
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride is
That's an A, at least.
I was going to say also low S.
Hunger Games, just solid middle, straight down the middle.
Yeah, straight down the middle C.
I'm putting that above Baxi's Lord of the Rings.
That's fine.
Bocce's. Above or below Lord of the Rings for The Princess Bride?
Ooh,
I think above.
yeah, above. Yeah.
I think that might actually be like mid to high S. It's so quoted. Like it just recently got a crossover with Magic the Gathering. Not that
Oh, right, it did. Yeah.
like it's not that Lord of the Rings didn't have one first and basically shape a world, but I think that Princess Bride helped to like form the whole fantasy comedy. You know, I think it
Can't
goes
see
above
that.
it in my mind, like mid S. You all right with that?
Yeah. So we got a lightning bolt shaped hot wing, American hot wing flavor Doritos, by the way. No, just bag is
Silence of the Lambs.
that is a book to movie.
Yeah, like where are we putting that?
Oh, that's definitely high
High A, not S.
A.
Just Silence of the Lambs, not Red Dragon, not any of the Hannibal crossovers with the TV show or anything like that.
Well, because
Are you good?
there we go.
Man doesn't know how to open a bag.
This bag was. Oh yeah, they are lightning bolt shaped.
Hmm.
Eh.
What do you think? S tier for Silence or high A?
High A.
I could be convinced for a high A.
Yeah, high A. Yeah, high A.
Because like it's great,
I mean,
but it's not something that everybody will love. Lord of the Rings, I think, is a little bit more like
well, that's because it's
interesting. There's a little bit more like universally beloved. I think it's easier for people to get into, to get excited about. You can make a whole fucking event about it. Whereas like Sounds of the Lambs, you're watching it for 2 hours and then you don't want to eat fava beans.
I mean, apparently
Or
it's
candy.
apparently fucking the Orange Man loves the movie.
We're not doing this right now.
Dude, have you seen him go
We
off?
are not doing this right now.
It's fucking hilarious. I'm not trying to be political. It's just fucking hilarious to me. Great guy, Hannibal Lecter.
We are not doing this right now. To Kill a Mockingbird?
Oh, the black and white one.
Yeah.
That's definitely either high B or low A.
I think that might actually be kind of close to an S. It was like probably the best book to movie adaptation for the longest time.
It taught me. Well, it did teach me not to hate people for the color of their skin.
But it taught me nothing about killing mockingbirds.
It taught me nothing about how to kill a bird. So I wouldn't say it's S rank.
I don't know. Like I said, I think that held the title as the best adaptation for a long time. You have to give it some respect.
Oh, yeah,
I don't think
it's
it's
a great film. Wait, was that Simpsons or was that Family Guy? That joke?
I think that's Family Guy. You just made a Family Guy reference. Reference to the reference.
Bingo! Ding ding ding!
We did our thing. But yeah,
Like, share, comment, subscribe.
But yeah, I think it's got to be close to an S.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Real high A.
Real high A?
Real high
Above
A.
Silence of the Lambs?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. I'm glad I put that in the middle of high A.
You're in the middle of high A. High A.
To Kill Bird. That's how I'm writing that. To Kill Bird.
That works.
I mean, what else is there?
These are not bad.
They're perfectly adequate.
I mean,
Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I don't want to comment on that because
I've
that's
never
just
seen it.
Yeah, it's a weird movie. It's good.
You seen it?
I've seen enough of it. It's a weird movie. I'm not saying anything about it being an adaptation because I haven't read it. I've heard that it's a very good book. It's a weird movie, so I kind of just want to pass it.
Well, there's two. There's also two of the girl with dragon tattoos. There's like the Finnish version or something
Yeah.
like that, and then there's the American version, I think.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think the American version has Daniel Craig. He's a good actor. He's a good actor. I like Daniel Craig.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything about adaptations for me.
Oh, you got to do like this and like pull it apart to open it.
I didn't know that candy came with instructions.
Japanese candy tends to come with instructions. Yes.
Gone with the Wind? I can't believe I said that Mockingbird held the standard for a little while, because Gone with the Wind was also right there.
Well, Gone with the Wind, I think, was a little bit later because that was in color, where To Kill a Mockingbird was still in black and white. So I think that you want me to open that for you?
No. I want you to talk about Gone with the Wind.
I don't know if I've actually seen that movie in full, but if I had to, I'd say it's probably good high B. Maybe.
Really? We're just putting it at a high B?
I haven't seen the film enough to be able to comment better. I don't know. Go with the fucking high A.
I'll go mid A.
Okay, mid A. Fuck it.
Just because of racism.
Scarlett O'Hara from Georgia.
Gone with Wind.
I will never go hungry again.
Harry Potter. Do we want to crack that nut? Do we have to rate them all individually, or are we just going to do it
Just
all?
do it as a fucking series.
Where are we placing Harry Potter as a series? Because in terms of fantasy and like getting people attracted to books,
Subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to the channel. Charlie, tell them the channel name.
hold on. We turns out we have guests. I got this. Hi.
What are we talking about?
We're doing a tier list of books to movies. Like books to movies, like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, dumb shit like
I'm
that.
sorry. I don't know anything about Harry Potter. My sister does.
Hey, what?
Wait, what are you doing?
We're doing a tier list about like books to
Fight.
movies.
Here, have a
So-
second
What
Rugami.
does that mean?
What?
Have a
Like
second
A,
Rugami.
B, S tier, like
What?
placing them in ranking.
You don't want some long gummy?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Long. I've shown you
Sure.
that, right?
Yeah.
We also have these lightning bolt shaped hot wing Doritos.
Kelly, nice to meet you.
We are. I'm D.
Be right back. Are we talking like how the Harry Potter?
Oh, we already ranked out of it. It's a D. No. Sorry. The whole Hobbit trilogy, it's a D tier. This is so much more interesting.
Yeah, it's weird.
Just put it on my chair.
It's an acquired
I'm
taste.
probably gonna need to get up and let them in and out.
Should we
Hi,
get
Charlie.
should we get an extra mic just in case?
No, fuck it. I'll just give him a spot, and I'll ask him questions on the offside. I'll rotate him in and out, or you
Yep.
can rotate him in and out because there's all sorts of stuff over here.
Fair enough. There's all sorts of stuff over here too.
Yeah, but the laptop.
I know I'm teasing.
If you want to adjust one, please make a critique as to why we're wrong.
By all means, you could scratch out an ad.
This is the Peter Jackson Hobbit trilogy, and we're doing it based off of a combination of how well it was received and how well it was, how close it was to the actual book itself.
Okay, so this is what about this one?
Rankin Bass, the animated
Okay.
Lord of the Rings, and then
Oh,
the,
okay.
So, by
And
the
then
way,
the
off
Foxy
screen,
one,
we
so,
have
like,
like a
that's
group of
the Rankin Bass
I don't know,
Hobbit
maybe a
and
bachelorette
Return
party
of
of
the
some
King,
sort.
whereas this was
They may or may not
Baxy's
join us
just
in on this for shits and
animated
giggles,
Lord
I
of the
guess,
Rings.
because
And then we have
we're
Peter
doing it
Jackson's
live
Lord of
and
the Rings
fuck
at
it.
the top.
Okay.
But Princess Bride, I think,
It's funny because I was thinking about this movie on the way here.
yeah,
I was
dude,
like-
that's a shit fucking adaptation.
I couldn't even. Idris Elba's in it. That's all
Yeah.
I fucking know about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, if I honestly swear to Christ, Idris Elba would still say Idris Elba would make a great James Bond.
Sure.
Whatever you say.
What?
Whatever you say.
Dude,
Did
he's
you
British. He can fucking do action. He can do suave. He's good.
Charlie, Polar Express, B tier, mid B tier.
I don't think I've ever seen Polar Express.
The CGI
drifting
movie.
train car.
Never seen it.
Oh. Okay. I accept this. It is a flaw I love you for.
Well,
Wow,
also,
you really can handle that packaging of gummy.
Also,
not really a reader. So
Doesn't matter.
yeah, but like if you've seen To Kill a Mockingbird, you
I
can
have
have
seen To Kill a Mockingbird.
you can comment as to like it was a good movie, so therefore that plays into the generic adaptation.
Isn't Gone
like-
with the Wind the one where the guy goes up to Alaska?
It goes with the wind. Duh.
No, that's the one with the.
Oh no, I'm thinking Into the Wild.
I think there's a couple of those movies.
There's a movie, a book, and a movie called Into the Wild, which I had to read in
Which one's the
school.
one that was like a book, then became a movie, and then people died because they tried to do it?
They seem like they want to partake in Harry Potter, so we'll save Harry Potter. What about The Godfather?
I think it's Train Spotting. Train Spotting is the one movie I'm thinking of.
All I know
That
is
movie has somehow that movie has a body count having nothing to do with it actually being with actual production.
all I know is there's if I remember, it's called Into the Wild, and the movie was significantly better than the fucking book.
Did they ever
So,
make a movie or like
Godfather?
We could get to that in a few.
So that's
Did they ever do a what's it called? Did they ever make I think did they ever do like a TV movie for the Hatchet?
I feel like I've heard
movie
of
The
that.
Hatchet with Victor Crowley and he's a spirit killer.
I feel like I've heard of that.
No. I'm talking about the. Remember where the kid gets lost in the wilderness? He has just his little hatchet with him, and he has to survive.
No idea
You
what you're talking
read
about.
it in school, probably.
No idea what you're talking about.
I read it in school. You didn't read that in
No.
school?
I read.
What about The Outsiders?
That's
that's
a good one. That's a good one. That's
That's a
definitely
good
high
book
A.
and a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a fairly decent movie.
That's definitely either high A, low S.
High A, low S? What do
I
you
mean,
think?
it has
You wanna put
Patrick
it a high A or a
Swayze,
low
Tom
S?
Cruise, like the fucking cast.
Did you say Tom Cruise?
Yeah, Tom Cruise is in
Tom
the
Cruise?
Outsider movie. Yeah, dude, that movie has a lot of fucking people in it.
Tom Cruise is in The Outsiders?
Yes, I'm fucking swear to Christ.
I'm fucking
Does he play?
swear.
Does he play? Does
One
he play the
second.
guy who
He plays Golden Boney Boy.
gets shot? This is only one person who gets shot in that.
Tom Cruise, he plays Steve Randall. You know,
What do
fucking
you think?
Ralph Macchio is Johnny.
It's above To Kill a Mockingbird?
Rob Lowe, Patrick Swayze, Emilio Estevez.
Above To Kill a Mockingbird?
Yeah,
You think it's above To Kill a Mockingbird?
fuck yeah.
Okay.
It's got
Okay.
switchblades in it.
I think that we need to do a couple Romeo and Juliets. Like, we can't just Romeo and Juliet blank because the Leonardo DiCaprio one is so.
Nicolas Cage had an uncredited fucking cameo in it.
Shows you haven't gotten to it yet.
Flea
So we
from
wanted
the
to- we
fucking
wanted to
Red
get a
Hot
couple
Chili
of these
Peppers had a
down
cameo in it.
Before, because it's like, how do we classify it? Is it just like an automatic A and S? So we were like, all right, let's start off with some easier ones. Like Dark Tower is clearly an F, and then we started like coming up like, oh, Princess Bride. That's oh my
I
god.
didn't even fucking notice that one.
What?
The Princess Bride.
Outsiders.
Which I respect that spot. I like that movie.
Yo, it's so good. I think it's above Lord of the Rings. The trilogy.
Outsiders?
Did you say nah?
No,
Yeah.
I agree.
Did I not just list off the fucking?
No, we're talking about Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, that movie's great too. But I'm talking.
I don't think Outsiders beats the Lord of the Ring trilogy though.
No.
Nah.
Like I think Lord of the Rings trilogy is more required in this day and age.
I unironically use Stay Golden Pony Boy as a dismissal to people.
Yeah. And
Like when I'm talking, like when somebody's being an idiot and I want them to go away, I'm just like, you know what, stay Golden Pony Boy. It's a great put down.
all right, so now that we've established a couple like Silence of the Lambs, I Am Legend,
Tell me, Clarice, of the
where
land, stop
do we
screaming.
want to put it, and then it remake?
Okay. I'm gonna be a little biased with this.
Okay. Be biased.
I am more of a fan of the It remake than the original It.
I can see that.
I can understand from a
that.
horror lover's perspective. I think that the new one
know what?
is scarier,
Yeah,
but I think that
but I also think it's because I watched the original one too. Like I watched the original one when I was in middle school.
you were too old.
I thought it was just super corny and not that.
I mean-
Everyone was like, "Oh, this is the scariest thing ever."
I mean,
Is it as corny as these corn chips?
Probably.
Tim Curry kind of ruined clowns for everybody for a long time.
That Killer Clowns from Outer Space. and
We
then
talked about
Juggalos
that.
for a
That's
little
also pretty hokey, though.
That's my mom's most horror, scary movie.
Killer Clowns.
She's terrified of that movie.
bit. Killer.
So you
Have
think?
you heard the song
What about
for
you?
that, though?
What's up?
The song for Killer Clowns from Outer Space goes hard.
What about you? Do you agree with him about it? Remake over
Classic? There, yes and no. Like, there's some elements of the remake I prefer to some elements of the classic, but like to me, they're both about equal. Okay. Because like Tim Curry and like certain like things, a lot of like the classic. I like the practical effect stuff. Like because because like the newer stuff with the CGI, it's like
Well, also, I think it's also just me too because that movie hits more things with me than the original one does.
that makes sense.
It makes me, laugh. It makes me fear, and it makes me.
it
Care
makes
about
you sexually aroused by that old granny
100%.
getting a little bricked up right now. We had him guffaw 2 minutes in.
Oh my god, I forgot about. Honestly, I forgot about that granny scene when she swings across the back. Yeah, fucking scene.
Oh, I know. The Exorcist.
Well, we got to figure out. We got to place it.
Mid A tier.
OG or both or
To me,
'Cause, like-
both. Yeah.
I think that they both merit their own.
Yeah, I would put it in A, both of them. But I would, for me again, I would put the remake above it.
We'll just group it together
Okay.
because
Look at its lightning bolt shape. So cute.
you think above Gone with the Wind, closer to Silence of the Lambs, or you think a little lower?
A little lower.
A little lower than Silence, a little lower than Gone with.
About level with Gone with the Wind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it after Gone with the Wind because Gone with the Wind is racism.
Scarlett O'Hara. That's from Georgia. Oh, okay. It's a Men in Tights reference. I really want to get the most racist man alive T-shirt and wear it on the podcast one time.
No,
Yes.
you won't be allowed on the podcast.
It's just a joke shirt.
What about Eggs or Cyst?
Exorcist. The original.
Which Exorcist?
The original, the one that's based off the book,
The correct one?
the one that has the two beer bells, which
Well,
has
The
like
correct one?
ever see the other thing he made?
the other thing who made.
The guy who made The Exorcist. Okay. He made another movie where he went to Venice, Rome to record a real exorcism.
Did he?
I think 77 Exorcist is like S tier. Low S tier, but I think it's S tier. For what it did for the horror genre.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
It also weirdly revitalized religion too.
It had a huge effect on that. The practical effects were solid for its time, obviously.
It was one of the first films that had people like passing out, vomiting,
Yeah.
and like running out of the film.
Yeah, it was like, and you can still put it on and freak people out.
It also
They
had an
might
effect
laugh a
on
little
adhesive-
bit based off of like the fact that the practical effects are what they are now, but like I think it still is a low S.
I mean,
I'm gonna put it
adhesive-
above Outsiders, below Lord of the Rings.
I agree.
Yeah,
Closer to Outsiders or closer to Lord of?
Closer to Outsiders.
yeah.
We also didn't come up with a stupid question of the week. Do you have one for us?
Come back to me.
See, that's what he said.
My question is, why'd you put I Am Legend so high?
He liked it.
Really?
The Will Smith one? Yeah, it's not that bad.
You know they're making
They're making a sequel, and it's
they-
based off of
To me, C is like a solid meh, right?
Yeah,
Like a solid C.
yeah.
Like I think it's a little bit better than that. I don't know if I wanted to put it as a high B. I'm probably closer to like Polar Express level, but I think it belongs in the B. I'm not too
Yeah.
upset with its place.
Because it's not a great adaptation.
No, and it's an okay movie.
I would say that like it did do a lot for the horror movie adaptation at its time. Like there weren't too many
I just
people
remember
actually
a lot
complaining
of
about it.
Yeah, but I also just remember a lot of people going, "Oh my god, you have to see this movie." And then
That's what I'm saying. Like
sitting there in this
I
movie
think-
going, "It was all right."
I think that during that, other than like the dog, like I think that
That dog had a name, it was Samantha in the film.
great talk. I think that there was a lot that was correct with it for drawing seats, things like that. So I'm fine with it being a B.
Oh, I know. Okay, I gotta go. Which horror movie villain would you rather get a hand job from?
A hand job? No. We can't do that. That's easy. Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Bro, just take off
Gloved
the
or no
glove. Take off the glove.
Feel the ridges on his burnt.
Fuck yeah. It's rich for my pleasure.
That's why I did the question. Knew where that was going.
But no, it's too easy. Who would you rather a hand job from? Come on.
Okay, no. Okay. Oh, okay. Which superpower do you want?
We did this one already.
Did-
And
oh,
how can we break it and how can we make it useless?
Oh, right. Yep.
Yeah, we did this one
Forgot
already.
that. I think I remember everything.
If you could live in any one of these, which would it be?
Okay, there you go.
And why is it Exorcist?
Well, if
I mean, it's real. It's
if
fucking
it's
real. Like
Exorcist-
it's just real
You
life.
gotta guess. I mean, what you want to do is with the Exorcist, you want to take the
Yeah.
possessed person, lay them down on their back on the bed,
You might need to settle down.
and then have them spin their head.
You might need something.
All right,
But-
guys, I got 60 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
Jump
What's
on
your
it.
input on our list so far?
Let's see.
You wanted to talk about?
Princess
Yeah.
Top.
Oh,
Still on top.
yeah.
Lord
It's
of the
definitely
Rings,
Lord of the Rings.
top.
Peter Jackson's one.
Exorcist,
Exorcist.
down 4.
What?
Down.
No.
Yeah.
Silence
I
of
had
the
a few-
Lambs,
Yeah. I think that.
Anthony-
What?
Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah. I think that Exorcist is a better horror movie and better movie overall than Silence of the Lambs.
No.
Outsiders?
Outsiders.
Stay Golden Pony Boy.
It was too teenagey. It was too
But have you
You
seen
know,
the
with
the
the
cast
masks
is like
and
full of
everything.
everybody?
just I don't know.
Gone with the Wind.
Oh, I'm just named after that, so I'm a little biased.
Okay.
It's in the A line.
To Kill a Mockingbird. I didn't want to write it all out.
So good. So
High A, first A.
All right.
I don't think I could have put
I'm
it
gonna
as an
put
S.
To Kill a Mockingbird above the Silence of the Lambs and The Exorcist.
It is
So
about
far,
silence. I think.
yes.
Okay.
I got Princess Bride, Lord of the Rings, To Kill a Mockingbird.
Okay.
All right.
What about like Hunger Games down in C? That's a little.
I mean, it was good writing. It was good writing. But are
I
we
guess.
talking screenplay or are we talking writing?
We're talking the movie itself.
Movies.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
not
yeah.
books.
No.
We're talking
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
If we were doing
Huh.
books, it would be totally
Right.
different.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm kind
But
of
like
going off
Princess
the book.
Bride movie, like oh
Great movie.
yeah.
To be fair, I only ever saw the first Hunger Games.
All right, we
and that
got
was it.
Hobbit trilogy. I'm gonna go ahead and take Hobbit trilogy all the way to like at least 3.
To be?
Yeah, all the way up to 3.
Oh.
I don't know what your
A. B, C, D, S. S is like best of the best. A
Best
is like
best.
yeah. S is like best of the best. A is
Can
like
I like put
very
check
good.
marks for like best and best?
no.
Okay, that's fine. That's why I asked.
No. You're fair.
Hobbit trilogy. I'm gonna say top of the top.
You're putting it in S. You're putting it
I'm
above.
gonna say Hobbit trilogy top of the top.
You're putting it above Lord of the Rings.
No, in the same category.
No.
I say Princess Bride, Lord of the Rings,
No.
Hobbit trilogy. There. What's at the bottom?
Dark Tower.
Oh,
They did that boy dirty. They did that boy dirty. Let's be real. Well, like Shining, we could do Shining. We haven't done
I
Shining
Am
yet.
Legend. That's just a different category.
What?
I Am Legend, top of the game, different category.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Different
Like,
category. You can't put these together because
yes, you can.
well, I Am Legend can't compare. But
Putting it up here.
It can't. I wish it could be up there, but it can't compare. It can't compete. It needs to be in its own.
So,
You know what?
That's why it's B. It's good. Polar Express is good.
Oh, man, Polar Express is pretty good.
Polar Express is good.
I don't even see Moana.
Well, we haven't gotten there yet.
Moana?
Moana.
Is that based off a book?
Make way.
A lot of Disney things are, if you really think about it.
You're not wrong.
But that's like if we want to do Brothers Grimm short stories.
Oh, Brothers Grimm. You didn't even put Brothers Grimm on
We
there.
didn't get there yet. We've only been at this for like a half hour.
You need a trifold board. you need a trifold.
Generic movies, horror movies.
No. It's not generic anymore. You know, there's themes here.
Yeah.
Right? So we have like
Good, bad.
deep culture. No. It's different. So you have deep culture, right? And then you have, okay, like I Am Legend. That's going to be like apocalyptic. I can think of so many apocalyptic movies.
Yeah, I just put it in a horror though.
No, apocalyptic's not the same as horror.
It's pretty similar. It's meant to be more of a horror thriller.
No, so like, did you see that Netflix documentary
No.
about Mount Everest?
No.
It's so good. It's so.
Oh God, do we have to do documentaries?
Yes.
Oh.
Of course you do.
No.
What do you
No.
what do you mean?
Too many.
Too many.
Are
Too
documentaries
many.
based
What
off
about
books?
The real shit.
Well, that could be its own separate day, its own separate tier list.
You need a
Just
trifold.
documentaries.
You need a trifold.
Well, this is why we're doing this. Like, you know,
This
you got
is the beta run.
All right,
Yeah.
What do you need from me right now?
Harry Potter.
Dude, top like what?
Where you want to put it? Harry Potter
Harry
as a
Potter?
series.
Oh,
As a series, the
I
movie
love
series.
Harry Potter. I love Harry
I
Potter.
would either put Harry Potter here or here.
I would put Harry Potter.
And are you basing it off of adaptation, or are you basing it off of
Princess
a
Bride
movie?
to me is still top.
Okay, that's fine.
Lord of the Rings, can I include The Hobbit?
No.
It's
No.
inclusive.
No.
It's inclusive.
No. Absolutely not.
I'm going to say Princess Bride, Lord of the Rings, inclusive of The Hobbit.
But you're wrong, but
Very
sure.
important. That's just my perspective. Princess Bride, Lord of the Rings, with The Hobbit incorporated.
Okay, sure.
Harry Potter.
You're gonna put Harry Potter here?
It's a different social meaning. It's just different.
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
where would you put it? You have to rank it. You can't not rank Harry Potter on this ranking.
I think of it as
Can I get 4 up top?
What?
Can I get 4 up top?
4 up top.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Do I
4.
have-
4.
Do I have no? In the S category.
Oh.
In the S category.
You want to make your own category. You want to make your own essence.
No, I'm going off of your.
Yeah, yeah.
she wants to take certain things
Can
and
I
put them
have
up in.
4 things in the S category?
What are you trying to put in the S category?
Princess Bride, Lord of the Rings, with Hobbit included. To Kill a Mockingbird and.
That's close. That's very close. It's the number 1A.
and
Like, I
Harry
think it
Potter.
is. I think it's.
And Harry Potter. That's my 4.
I don't know if it's S.
I don't think Hobbit is S. I also
I
don't
know
think
it's
it's.
not.
Where'd you
Oh,
put it
man.
again?
What? Where are
Right
you
here.
from?
I'm from Hicksville.
From where?
Local boy.
Hicksville.
We're all local.
I'm from Georgia.
Yeah,
That's
we're
what I'm
all
asking. I'm not from here.
Oh, okay.
So it's like I have like a deeper connection. I feel like to the Hobbit because I'm like actually from the hills of the fucking mountain.
I
I'm,
got
like,
you.
kind
Yeah,
of-
you've had peaches.
You know,
I get it.
Yeah, my mother's name is Peaches actually. So it's
But
like
I also
Some
don't
sort
think
of
it
it
relationship.
should be down here. I definitely
We were
don't think.
pretty harsh on it, to
Yeah,
be fair.
all right.
What, the Hobbit?
Hobbit's down here.
Why? Because it was too slow.
No, I'm.
They didn't adapt it.
I wasn't here for this conversation.
They didn't adapt
I
it.
ran
They,
late.
yeah, they didn't adapt the Hobbit. They took parts of the Hobbit, parts of the Silmarillion, and we're like, how else can we
All
make
right,
it
but we're
entertaining?
talking about movies, not books. I
We're-
asked.
Book to movie adaptations is what I said.
No, that's not what you said.
That was when
I
you were
asked books
outside.
or movies.
When you were outside, that's
Oh
what
well,
I said.
fuck that. We were standing here. I said movies.
Yes.
Well, you asked if we were doing the
Take them to task.
You asked if it was based off the books or based off the movies. We're
No,
basing it
I
off the
said,
movies.
what are you trying to?
See, my thing about The Hobbit was they added that unnecessary love triangle with Legolas, the dwarf, and what's her name?
They added random shit that didn't happen.
I was okay with the adding stuff, but my thing was the
It's not an adaptation.
so-
It's your interpretation.
a lot of adaptations are kind of that though. Like it isn't a perfect adaptation of it, the book, it because there's a whole point in that movie, that book that can't happen in the movie.
Yeah.
We are not talking about the train sequence.
I'm just saying.
Well, they're also trying to like meld it into like real life, so they're trying to take fantasy and real life and.
But my main issue
you
with
need unexpected loves.
Yeah.
You need unexpected tragedy.
But my main issue with The Hobbit, and it was mainly going from Decimation of Smaug to the Five Armies, which is they ended it. Decimation of Smaug, him going to the town, and then what's that? All 5 fucking minutes of the first movie. The whole dragon scene, the whole lead up to that.
It's amazing that they can take that 5 minutes and they can spread it out into 2 hours. Like, it just tells you, like,
No, I got you.
they go.
They did that
deep.
really well right up here.
The travel.
Really well right here.
Yeah, no, I
Less well
I'm
here.
all on board with Lord of the Rings being number 2. Princess Bride. The only reason Princess Bride is above Lord of the Rings for me is because of the copy. Princess Bride has so much.
I think it's a broader appeal.
Just like
I think it's a broader appeal.
Oh, it's hilarious.
and it has its
we
one line.
wish it was a broader appeal, but it's a drier humor. It's a different kind of humor.
Yeah.
Well, Lord of the Rings doesn't have any.
But I was
So-
No, Lord of the Rings has some good, has some
So
laughs in
much
here there.
humor.
No.
Oh, so much.
Come on, I don't want to hear Legolas Flintstoning
Oh,
down a
man.
dinosaur.
I don't know. I'm a Neanderthal, so I don't know what I can say. Like, the elves
By
are
all
funny
means.
as fuck to me. Like, just
But-
their seriousness.
I would move this to whatever B.
How did Polar Express get on this board?
You don't know what?
Can we start a timer to see how long it takes for my friends to come get me? Just for funsies.
Well,
We're at 56 minutes in.
All right.
Mhm.
Who got Polar Express on this board?
that was me.
Genius.
I never saw Polar Express.
With Tom Hanks?
Watch it.
The weirdest things is like the Uncanny Valley.
Watch it. Oh, it's so good.
Like the Uncanny Valley and the Tokyo Drift train, those are like the most unnecessary things. Other than that, it's great.
That hot
Well, let me
chocolate
ask
song
you
goes interestingly hard.
Yep.
So the,
The hot chocolate song goes interestingly hard.
the hot chocolate song was interestingly hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah.
That hot chocolate.
Oh yeah, and they're like going through the aisles at the same time.
Yeah, a bunch of random guys.
Imagine just like holding that together.
A bunch of Tom Cruises.
Yeah, there's a bunch of random extra Tom Cruises show up to
Tom
give him
Cruise has,
I meant Tom.
Spider-Man.
Tom Hanks, whatever. Yeah. Wait, was Tom Cruise do a Spider-Man bit?
No, I said Tom Cruise has Spider-Man's strength. That's what I was trying to say.
Is it because he's the size of a spider?
No, it's because he has all that alien religion magic. Tom Cruise gets all that alien religion magic.
I thought it was leprechaun magic.
You guys ever watched
He is
Leprechaun?
short, yeah.
What?
Oh, the movie Leprechaun?
Yeah, leprechaun.
How old are you?
Me,
He's
I'm
the oldest out
33.
of us.
33. What's your name?
Oh, I'm D.
Dean.
D.
D.
Ah, the camera!
Ashley. Sorry, camera.
I got it. I'll fix it. Because I got to recenter it. It's good. I got it.
So sorry.
You're good.
D.
I am D. This is Charlie.
I have to shake this.
Shake the hand.
Charlie.
How's it going?
All right.
The first time.
I'm Jackson. Still. Pardon me.
Continuity. We are
Polar Express.
stumbling down History Road.
Yeah.
You're all from New York.
Yeah, we're all local boys.
You don't seem
Although
like
I
you're
did
from
live in
New
North
York.
Carolina for a little while.
He lived in North Carolina for a while. I lived in Washington for a while.
Well, you kind of bounced around.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I like pretty pictures, and Washington is pretty.
Fair.
He's not
And they
a
let me
weed
have
guy,
guns.
so a lot of it was lost on him.
Have any of you been to that place where like the magnetic field is off enough where you can like tilt forward and you can like?
Oh yeah, I think that is in North Carolina, but I didn't get around to going there. No.
Yeah.
Interestingly, though, Venus flytraps are actually from North Carolina.
Really?
Yeah, they are native to North Carolina and South Carolina. A lot of people think that they're like some sort of
I'm
South
making the
American
executive
thing.
decision.
I
Like,
thought they were a South American.
yeah, you think that like a carnivorous plant like that would be like, nope, it's because it's the swamps.
I'm making an executive decision.
Oh,
Harry
Okay.
Potter is behind Silence of the Lambs.
that's perfectly fine with me. Silence of the Lambs.
Harry
Is it
Potter's so great.
Yeah, but Anthony Hopkins in Silence of the Lambs is just.
So good, so good.
And then the what's her name playing Clarice, the guy who does Buffalo Bill too. They're both top.
Oh shit!
Everyone.
Is she
was
a
good in
big
that.
You are not. You
Everyone
said
was-
Buffalo Bill.
Yeah,
Everyone
because
was
he's the
great in that.
You
technical.
are.
Everyone was great in that.
Are you thinking about what I'm thinking about? Hold on. What's it called? Hold on.
Please put on that song.
What? Goodbye Horses? Only if you do the dance.
No.
Would you fuck me?
If that makes it
I'd
better.
fuck me.
Oh
I'd
my
fuck me hard.
Who's drinking Foster's?
It's Australian
My
for cunts.
favorite is- It's Australian, but
Oh, I know that.
Oh. Are we avoiding the cursing now?
that word.
Let me think of what I can put up here. Hold on. There is something I can put up top.
Well, it's not Harry Potter.
No. Killing Mockingbird is really great, obviously.
It is. He wanted to argue it was lower.
Who put Gone with the Wind? And why?
I think I said it, but I don't remember.
I think we said we didn't have enough to base it off of anything higher.
It's in the second to highest category.
Yeah,
I think it was the highest box office of
it still is if you had adapted.
So this is not your interpretation of like the best
No, this
movies?
is.
Oh,
I haven't seen Gone with the Wind in full to be able to like give it a full ranking, so I'm just like at the moment like
And I've seen enough parts of it to know that it is very, very good and racist. So therefore,
Did anybody ever watch
Hey.
Band of Brothers?
I've
So,
seen
every,
chunks of it.
Every winter in the South, we watch Band of Brothers. You guys watch Band of Brothers?
Is that based off a book?
No.
I've never seen one.
I've seen chunks of it, but I haven't seen it in full. A lot of it had to do with because it was like an HBO thing at the time, and just really didn't. Wasn't it?
HBO is hard to get into.
Was it HBO or did it go on? I think it then went to. If it was HBO at
This was Starz
first,
Before.
I think it was HBO at first, and they did like a more
Skinamax
edit.
is fine.
I think they did an edited version for History Channel.
We can afford what we can afford.
Spoken. Oh boy.
I remember when all we had was fucking Fox for a while. We'd have to be forced to watch
That is the
Seinfeld.
greatest
shoot me.
movie of all time.
Yo, just
Arguably.
shoot me.
Can I use the blue marker?
Depends on what you want to say.
All right.
Depends on what you want to say.
She's a guest. Be nice to
Your
the
hand in
guest.
my hand, and then you let me know. Just your hand.
Just give her the bloody marker, Jackson. Just be nice.
What are you trying to write?
Can I write
She-
something?
Sure.
be nice to the guest.
I don't need to be on the camera.
That's fine. We get call-ins all the time. I was kind of hoping Keenan would like possibly call in for the Godfather one at least. I've been trying to get him in there.
Seems like a lot of writing.
She's putting in an S tier. You can't see what it is though from this angle.
Neither can I. Neither can the camera.
Yeah.
It'll be a surprise.
The surprise.
Where the wild things are? Really?
I
Ooh.
actually
That is a hard take.
I haven't seen that film actually. Now that I think about it,
That is a hard take. I think that's really
it is
good,
on my to-do list.
and I
though.
think that it's underrated. I don't know if it's S. That's a hard take.
I mean, the book itself is a
The
classic.
book itself
Have
is
you
an
ever thought
S.
about committing suicide?
I
Have you ever thought about committing suicide?
No.
Okay, I have. There you are. Where the wild things are.
There I am, not committing.
No, I'm just asking. Across the board.
I respect that.
Fair enough. I get it. I know. I totally get it. Trust me. I understand that, and I'm not laughing because I don't take you seriously. In that
The Little
statement.
Prince.
No.
The Little Prince? You know the Little Prince?
Oh, so
Oh.
good.
Oh.
The
Little
So
Prince.
good.
Which one's the Little Prince again?
Old man tells story to kid. Old man is Little Prince on Little World. Falls in love,
But you
flies
know
off.
that happens. What?
Oh,
we can
okay.
think of
been a
probably
while.
100 times that happens. But you think about the stories where it really sticks.
Boop, boop, boop.
That's what's amazing. You have the same theme. You have the same. We all have the same themes, right?
Oh, I got one.
Nobody wants to be Texas.
Never-ending story.
Whoa, yeah.
Atreyu.
That's definitely either high A or low S.
Let's put it on that. Let's put it on the third level here.
On B?
Yeah, I'm
You're
thinking.
B? For
I'm
Never
just
Ending Story?
No, I just want to put the never-ending story there, and what I want to do is I want to
That's
take
all-
an arrow from where the wild things are, and I want to put it down.
The never-ending
Who put it there?
Well, I know.
the never-ending
But he said
story song
never-ending
goes
story.
so hard.
So now I'm going to take my where the wild things are, I'm going to put it down, and then I want to put his up.
So you think Where the Wild Things Are is B now?
Yeah.
You can leave it there and just
Yeah.
put never-ending story.
In S
Well,
also.
yeah.
Well, you write never-ending story so you can see what you're writing. Never-ending story, and then you put arrows.
I would say Where the Wild Things Are is A.
Story.
You put an A, low A.
Where the wild things are is below the never-ending story for me.
Low A. And then
Did you see a clip of the guy doing the never-ending
So
story
just
rave?
put the never-ending story in A.
right there.
Yeah, put the never-ending story there.
Above
I feel
racism.
like where the wild things are goes down. I feel like the only reason I'm saying that is because I felt like we only had 4 options for the top category.
Okay.
Yeah, bottom categories too. If you want to shit on something.
No,
Oh yeah, please.
no.
We got a terrible adaptation. We
You want
can-
to shit on something? Oh.
You know what I want to shit on?
Yeah, give us some bad. Give us
Splice.
something bad.
Splice?
Is that a
Splice.
book adaptation?
That was
I'm shitting on Splice.
which one was that one?
Wasn't that the one with the guy?
They make
Rose.
the
It's Freudian as fuck.
it's the one where they genetically splice together a bunch of
Like
animals and it
animal
becomes like a weird
Yeah.
Like a weird
Humanoid
half a human
type
thing?
thing?
yeah.
One and the lady uses her DNA and she splices that thing.
And then it
together,
sleeps
and
with
her
the husband, and then it
Okay,
sleeps
yeah,
with
yeah,
her.
It goes in the end.
Is that based off a
It's-
book?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
That's Freudian as fuck.
That's a movie I haven't
No
thought of
disrespect
since,
to
I don't know,
Freudian.
2009.
No disrespect to Freudian. I mean, he is what he is, but shit. That's just a shitty movie to put together. Like, who the fuck? Sorry.
You know what else you go down there? Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer.
Dude,
Really?
So good.
I'd say it's a D.
So
I'd say it's a D at worst. I wouldn't say it's
What
an
we
F.
do in the shadows?
That's
Come
good.
on.
That's a book though?
What we do in the shadows?
Oh, is what we do in the I don't know. I don't know if that's a book.
That's a good.
I
That's a
hope
good
it's
series
a
though.
It's British. It's got to be a book.
It's actually technically Australian.
The British don't do shit if it's not a book.
Yes, they do.
No,
They
don't.
steal.
No, they don't.
Oh, yes, they do.
They steal a
Just
lot.
ask their
They
museum.
steal from other books.
They steal from other countries.
Of course.
If they could move a
I
pyramid,
know.
it would be in the museum.
But you know why they get away
He's
with
not
it?
wrong.
It's in a book.
The only reason the pyramids aren't in a British
They
museum
get
right now
out
is
of
because they're
some
too big.
book. They get out of something. All right. All
Do
right.
we put the Bible?
I'm from
The
Georgia.
Bible, really?
Right?
Do we put Passion of the Christ?
What do you guys think about Forrest Gump?
He's Gump.
I
He's
love
Oh,
that
Forrest
movie.
Gump?
I hear
What's with that hair?
opinion first.
Forrest Gump, definitely a high A.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite movies.
Okay. Why?
My only real problem was that they play it a lot.
It hits me everything that I
I
like.
said one of my real problems with it is they just play it too much on TV.
Well, it's so.
It just hits everything I like. Where the things that make me like a movie is if I can feel for the character and if it makes me laugh. If it can make me laugh for most of the movie, I'm probably gonna like the movie.
Do you have a disabled family member?
I have 2 cousins with autism.
Okay. All right. Do you have?
Me and him are
I
related.
have an
so
autistic son down in North Carolina still.
Okay.
I know, trust me.
I am his brother, so yes.
Nephew
What
then.
do you think about?
I think Weird Al did great.
You think what?
Weird Al did great.
Yeah.
That's a good
What
song.
do you mean?
He's talking
Gump. He's Gump. He's Gump. What's with that
No.
hair?
What do you think about the actual movie of
Oh, the movie Forrest Gump. You just asked me
We
about
were
no.
talking about movies. I asked you 3 times.
Your
No, you
friends
asked
just
him
passed
and
by the
him.
window.
No, I said, are we talking about books? Or are we talking about movies? You said
I'm
What
talking
time-
about a song now.
What time is it? The friends just passed by the window
That
staring.
doesn't. What? No, they left again. They left.
Okay,
they
so we'll
lost
count
their
that as a half a point.
They lost their rights.
We'll count that as a half point then.
We're stealing you for a little bit longer.
that's fine.
Until
They're not looking for me.
if
Or
you feel like
are
going
they?
to go get more drinks, by all means, go right ahead.
I mean, I love them. I want to be with them. Like, I hope they're okay, but they're not looking for me.
I think that it is overplayed. That's my biggest gripe with it. It's a good movie, but it's overplayed. You see it all the time.
Do you have like any connection to the movie whatsoever? Any point in the movie whatsoever that you have a connection to?
I mean, I'm a veteran.
Thank you.
Don't thank him. You really didn't do
Why are
anything.
you looking at him?
Thank me for my service.
I'm
Thank me for my service. Thank you for paying taxes.
no, listen. Yeah, nice guy.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
Do you want a gummy?
You're dodging the bullet. That it tastes so bad.
Oh,
No.
no. Hell no.
Be honest, you're dodging the bullet. That tasted really bad.
No
It's an
way.
acquired taste.
It is exactly as you expect. Japanese.
Look, if you haven't seen the
I'll take a Japanese. What?
It's Japanese gummy.
It's a Japanese gummy.
so we got into it because of the commercial series that's from
Got a
because
little too excited to hear that it was Japanese.
What's your
Something I need to know
podcast
about?
about?
We stumbled.
so we're stumbling down History Road.
Okay.
We're on YouTube and Spotify.
All right.
Check us out,
Stumbling
everybody.
Down History Road.
At the
Oh,
end,
you guys will love Georgia.
at the end of the month, we do a live stream to kind of like wrap up what we did for this month's theme. This month's theme was
Alright.
If the month had a theme in general
this month was August Burns books, so we did book series that were movies.
and other things like that.
And so to wrap it up, we're now doing a tier list of books to movies. But and
Can
he's here.
I add another one?
Another one what?
Another.
I don't think you got one gummy yet.
Can
No,
I
Did you have
add
another?
Talking about the
May I?
I don't know.
Blue marker.
I don't know. Where are we trying to put this? The
Jackson,
blue marker's permanent.
be nice to the
Level B.
guest.
What's up?
Level B.
B? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm cool with B.
Oh. I'll
No
look.
questions. Here you go. Have fun with
B is
that
kind of empty at the moment anyway.
Can you hold it for me?
one. Yeah.
I love food so fucking much.
And you're putting it in B? What?
Just because you love it doesn't mean it has to be a great movie.
Right.
You know what? That's fair.
I mean, I love Equilibrium, and that's not a great movie.
How do you spell tomorrow?
What?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tom or Row?
TM.
M's? I always mess this up.
1 M.
1 M?
2 R's.
I'm not someone to ask.
3 O's.
I'm not someone to ask spelling questions for.
Yeah, no. Hi. We still here.
Are we clean pool?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, I'm coming out.
Alright, babe.
But I'm
Day
really bad
after
at pool, so
tomorrow.
you have to come. Are you good at pool?
I'm coming.
But are you good at pool?
Girl, yeah.
Yeah,
What do you mean? What do you mean? You're not good at pool?
I
Wait, come here real quick.
no, I do some black widow shit. No.
No.
What are you doing in here?
Kelly. What's
Are you
your
gonna make a pizza?
Kelly,
No.
What's your
We're doing a podcast.
I'm not on camera, right?
Nope.
No.
No.
The camera's here.
My favorite movie?
Yeah, what's your favorite movie?
Well, a book
look,
movie.
I
A book
put-
movie.
I
Like
put,
Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, book movie.
Look, I put Where the Wild Things Are. I put There Tomorrow. Movie. Yeah.
I don't know. I read books and I watch movies.
No, that's what I was telling them.
That's tough for me.
It's supposed to be books.
Dark Tower's all the way down here. Just think of any Stephen King. Stephen King is like every single book into a
No,
movie.
she like really reads. I mean, Stephen King,
Oh, okay, I get it.
Oh, I don't like
King's not an
Stephen
author.
King. I'm totally
Listen,
on page with
we've
you.
already read over him 15,000 times.
But he's only put out 15,000 books, so we're about halfway there.
I put.
You
We
said
talked
favorite
about
movie. I was
Forrest
like
Gump?
Dirty Dancing.
Okay.
That's not a book. Was that a book?
It's not a book. It's just a movie.
It's not on the list.
All right.
It doesn't work.
Not
I
on
didn't
the
put it
list.
on the list. All right.
We didn't do Godfather.
Just
We didn't do
pick one.
Godfather yet. Put Godfather
Pick one.
somewhere.
I'm coming with you.
Godfather's
Put
dope.
Godfather somewhere.
What's the other one?
Godfather 2?
No, the other gay movie.
No, what's
The
your
other-
actual
my cousin
one?
Minnie?
Goodfellas.
My Cousin Minnie?
I just
My Neighbor
said
Totoro?
Goodfellas.
Give her the blue marker.
Does Goodfellas have a book?
don't
I think so.
Hand her the blue marker.
Well, it has to have a book.
She will find a book when she has the marker in her hand. Give me the fucking marker. Please.
Actually, yeah, it's a adaptation of Wise Guy. Okay, Goodfellas counts.
Book.
Where am I writing it?
Wherever you
Goodfellas,
want.
people,
Wherever you want.
Goodfellas counts. It is an adaptation of a book.
very, very best of best. S is that. A is top to bottom. F is like
No, I'm here.
Ooh.
the worst thing
How
ever.
about this? How about this? All right, I'm gonna.
All right, go. No.
Okay.
Give her one more. Give her one on the A.
Baby, I don't have one.
How about a
You
bad
asked
one?
me to
How about a
think
bad
way
one?
too much.
A really, really bad one.
No.
Really, really bad. Really, really bad movie.
Like the
Because
books I like, or like
You have the biggest library.
I like books,
ever
but I like
read.
books. I don't like movies.
What's your favorite book?
My favorite book? My favorite book is The Traveler's Gift,
There
and
it
it
is.
should be a movie.
There it is. There
Should
it
be a
is.
movie. It's not
Put
a
it in
movie.
C.
I don't know that it's a movie.
I can't.
But that's
There's
my
no
favorite
movie.
Put it in C.
I can't. There's no movie.
There's no movie.
Can we do movie/books?
No, I don't think that's what they're going for, babe. I'm going to put Bunny up to play the pool.
Sorry. Them's the rules.
All right.
Them's the
Those
bridges.
are the rules.
Nice knowing you.
I'm sorry.
It does not have an adaptation yet, no.
She would have been so happy about the thing.
It's my favorite book. That's my favorite book.
Fair
You
enough.
want to talk about favorite books? I can do that, but I can't do. Like,
We will come back to that event in the future.
She will
It
never
should.
come back.
It should. Darn it.
She will never come back.
Stumbling down history road.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Thanks. Well, that was
I think I broke her heart more than her friends.
What was the time?
13.
13 minutes?
Yeah.
That's not bad. I got decent friends.
I mean, it's not like you were going anywhere. You were in a pizza place.
Going better. Love you.
Take care.
Stumbling down history road. We got 3 people watching.
All three?
All 3.
Oh my god.
Well, that was amusing.
That was amusing.
Y'all are better. Fear and Loathing. Ooh, Fear and Loathing's a good one.
Oh shit! Do we actually have comments?
Yeah. Right. There. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
That one to me is high A.
Have you seen it, Charles?
A long time ago. I don't really remember much about it.
All
And
you
the
need
drugs
to know.
cold.
All you need to know is lots and lots of drugs. Just like racism.
When he's completely out of it.
Why? Because racism.
I love when he gets completely out of it and ends up in a fucking cop convention, which was what he was actually supposed to be doing while he was there.
You think that's high A?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it's definitely up there because it is.
I don't know if I could rate it with some of the greats like Harry Potter and Silence of the Lambs. Because Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is like very not a thing. It's not a thing, but like nobody ever talks about it. Like To Kill a Mockingbird.
Dude,
Silence.
Avenged Sevenfold did a whole song about it.
I am glad that Avenged Sevenfold, a band that I do not care about, did a song.
I'm just saying, if you want to talk about it not having influence, if a band does a song, it
I
has.
didn't say it didn't have influence. I just meant that by comparison to like Lord of the Rings or Exorcist.
Okay, fine, then put it in a B to me.
I'm just saying like maybe low A.
When did that movie come out?
You weren't born.
When
Okay.
did that movie come out?
But
What about top 90? What do you have? Do you have a choice on where it should go? I think you're still watching us. Maybe. Where would you rate it if you had a place?
But that movie was talked about when we were in school. That's what I'm getting at.
Was it?
Yeah.
Came out
That's
in 98.
90 Wow. That came out in 98?
I don't know. I don't think it beats out like Harry Potter, Silence of the Lambs, Neverending Story. I think it's
definitely
below.
beats out whatever's in B.
I Am Legend Polar Express. Yeah. I think it's after it though. I think
Yeah,
Stephen
I'll-
King's It is probably the best Stephen King adaptation.
You're definitely not wrong.
Carrie's up there. Carrie's up there.
That was like one of John Travolta's first movies, I think.
Carrie?
I think so, yeah.
But other than that, I think like it's hard to compare it. I think it's
I
got to
think
be
it-
after it.
I think you can put it in an A though.
Yeah. He was saying high A. I think it's after it. Are you okay with it being after it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, John Travolta.
Top 90. If you're watching us, are you okay with it being after it for Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? Speak now or forever get shunned.
Okay, it's his second film. Carrie was John Travolta's second film. I'm sorry. And then he immediately did Saturday Night Fever afterwards. So talk about
That's quite the jump.
right?
And 3, 2, he's getting marked. Fear and Loathe. Now that we said Carrie, though, do we have to do Carrie?
Oh, there's 2 different carries.
Did they do
Are
another
you
Carrie
talking about
movie?
the Grace Mortez? Because that's not real.
What the did you just say?
The one that got really, really upset because people started making fun of her. And she was in Kick-Ass.
Okay. Yeah,
That girl.
there are 2. There's that one and the original.
Oh, that's right. They did do another Carrie with Hickory.
They also-
right.
yeah, they also did a couple.
Forgot about that.
That was when she was like in every fucking movie.
Now, mind you, we have to mention that we're not.
They
doing
did a
comic
musical
books.
for it too.
Well, I don't think we should do comic books.
Yeah. We're not doing comic
Why?
books.
So we're not doing like V for Vendetta? Because that's technically a graphic novel.
That is debatable as it is a graphic novel, but I'm talking like comic books as
Well, like
it doesn't play into the giant MCU. It doesn't play in. Like it's a standalone thing, is what I'm getting at.
So then we can.
Sin
count that
City
as
is its own standalone thing. So like
so
I
we can
think,
count Sin City.
but what I'm getting at is like, do we want to count that? Or
Yeah,
that's-
it's a,
we're having this discussion live.
I mean, we already counted fucking Walking Dead with adaptations. We did a whole episode on it.
I guess you're right. We did.
So we could say like V for Vendetta, The Watchmen, like as long as it Sin City, as long as it's like its own technically standalone.
Well, Watchmen now plays a big role in DC.
yes,
But it didn't at the
Thanks.
time.
but it still doesn't. You know.
It also the movie itself doesn't also
I also think that the Watchmen movie is a little overrated.
really because
Yes.
I think it gets way more hate than it deserves. Because a lot of people hate that film.
I think
I don't
that you're
think it
just
was
upset that he has.
that Good of a movie.
I think
I
you're
think it
just.
was an okay movie. I don't think it was phenomenal. It didn't blow me away. Again, it was the same thing with I Am
Was it
Legend.
because Rorschach wasn't as racist as he was? In
No,
Is it because there was too much blue penis?
no, but
I
it's
don't
the
think there was
same
enough
issue
blue
I
penis.
have with I Am Legend, where everyone's like, "Oh, you gotta see this movie. It's the greatest."
So it got
movie of all
overhyped
time."
for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I sit there and I sit there and watch the movie for whatever the fuck long 3 hours, and I'm like, "Is that?"
So you had the Avatar effect.
No, the Blue Avatar movie is.
Ugh. I can't. That's a bad movie. I don't even want to say that it's like.
Would you link Tails with the Navi?
What's up?
Would you have
link,
some of that
would
Navusi?
you would you link Tails with the Navi?
Get some of that Navusi?
No.
What? You just don't like blue? Are you racist against the blue people?
Are you blue cyst?
No, I just don't know how I would fuck her. If I have to link hair with her, like I don't know how I would fuck her.
The best part about that movie is he links with everything. Oh, you got to meld to the animal, so you got to fuck the animal.
Well, I don't know if the actual hair itself is the sex part or not.
That's how they had
It
sex.
definitely has sexual innuendos.
Oh, I know it has sexual.
It's like in that movie,
Innuendo.
Demolition Man. How they have sex? They put on the fucking helmet.
That's
I love that movie.
that movie when he's standing by the little
Top tier
machine
movie to me.
cursing.
Because he can't use the seashells.
Fucking
It's a top tier movie to me.
just put 3 seashells in your bathroom.
Seashells. I love
I also-
seashells. Seahorses.
Also, one of the big reasons why I say people should invest in Yum Brands is because of that movie.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, because all restaurants become Taco Bell.
I mean, if a lot of people will have you guessing right, Taco Bell is kind of an empire.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's what I have to say about that. you don't really see fast food restaurant like food products in stores. I mean, you could say there's like, oh, like Chick-fil-A sauce. Like sauces are one thing, but like they have like whole Taco Bell kits.
Not only that, but
Like
Yum
Baja
Brand-
Blast is a thing. Like that
Yum-
was a Taco Bell exclusive.
Yum Brand also owns like Frito-Lay, Doritos. It is the parent to that whole Frito-Lay's corporation.
They also own
With
KFC. They own
Long John Silver's.
Long John Silver's.
They're still around?
Hut.
Yeah, Long John Silver's is still around. Yeah, they own
Who?
Pizza Hut.
Who is eating there?
I don't know.
A&W they own, which is also just the root beer itself. Because
I hate A&W root beer.
Really? Are you a mug guy?
I'm more of a I fuck up the name. Someone with
Breyers,
that.
yeah, Breyers.
Barks? Breyers is an ice cream.
whatever.
I don't know root
It's
beer.
Barks. BARK. QS. I'm a root beer boy.
Oh, I know you're a root beer boy.
I'm a root beer boy.
Except for that weird half a decade where you didn't drink it because you had tried Moxie that one time.
We don't talk about that.
So if you lived in Fallout, you'd rather drink Sunset Sarsaparilla than Nuka Cola.
I would be getting shot. I will answer that correctly.
Did you see the head? It was like I just saw recently. I was like, woman who was shot in head recently wakes up from coma in Vegas. And it's like new mission objective.
Oh man, that's such a good Fallout game. Anyway, back to books.
Yeah, Carrie. Where are we putting Carrie?
I'll put that in C.
Yeah,
See? I think that's quite possibly the best Stephen King.
Okay, I mean,
Other than Shining. Shining. Fuck, Shining.
well, Shining was a TV movie at first. Do we count the TV movie? Oh, I guess we're counting TV movies.
Well, he included It 1 and 2.
Fair enough.
but I think we included them together because they both have their own. The original one has its own standing, and it's just like fan base.
Its own ecology.
Yeah.
So,
Makes sense.
horticulture.
Horticulture. Wow, you really went out of your way for that one.
Let me play her a prostitute
Toot. Oh
on
my.
my harmonica.
Smack. Bitch.
You okay there, bud?
Some cuts were vertical, others were
Horizontal. She had a Charlie horse. And not even any hors d'oeuvres.
just an old pack of Oreos. I read her
Horoscope.
She looked like she'd been dragged behind a horse.
Okay,
I love breaking
Her
Charlie.
throat was very horse.
I would put Carrie in B.
Okay, that works.
I'm okay with B, Carrie.
You know what I'm fine with?
Where are we putting it? Day After Tomorrow above?
Yeah.
Behind Polar Express?
Day After Tomorrow wasn't even a fucking book.
I know. Polar Express?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
Above or behind?
About.
I put it above.
Okay.
But again, I'm biased on that. I've never seen Polar Express. I've seen Carrie.
What about the shinning?
Just because it pissed off Stephen King, I want to put it in S.
That works. The shinning.
He hated it.
Don't you mean that? Do you want us to get sued?
What about? Did you put Cujo yet?
Did what now?
We didn't do Cujo either. Are you okay with shinning up in S
Yeah, I put
somewhere?
it up in this. It's definitely a more.
Outsiders, post-outsiders.
Yeah, it's definitely a more.
I think it's the lowest S.
Yeah, but the reason why I
At
say,
the moment.
say yes is it's definitely one of his more known movies.
Also, Jack Nicholson.
terrorized that poor woman on that in that
Oh
movie.
yeah.
And then the kid
Ooh.
had no idea what was going on.
Ken Casey's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
That's definitely an A.
at least.
Yeah.
I think that's above Neverending Story and Gone with the Wind. Honestly, I'm willing to put that in between Kill a Mockingbird and Silence of the Lambs. Personally,
I'm okay with that.
have you seen it?
Yep.
That's your homework.
Okay.
It's not your homework.
It's another good Jack Nicholson film. Did you see they're doing a whole show about Nurse Ratched?
Yes. Luku Nest.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, right in between those two. Perfect spot for it.
What about
Cujo?
shows?
You wanted to Cujo, you said.
Yeah. I would put Cujo in like B or C.
Those were good.
What do you think?
I'm okay with that. See,
C?
C.
I'm all right with that. High C? You cool with high C?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely above Hunger Games.
Oh, Children of the Corn.
Of course. C-U-J-O? Cujo?
Kujo.
Was it? I thought it was C.
I don't know. Give me 1 second. I can double check.
It's fine. It's written. It's forever now.
Whatever.
There's no changing things.
Children of the Corn, I'd put that in D.
Which version?
The original. We don't talk about that new one.
I don't talk about any of them besides the original.
Although for me, it's
And
kind
we're
of
putting it in D?
Yeah,
Are you putting it above the Hobbit trilogy and Lord of the Rings?
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Really?
No, I put it below.
Because you're like, I want that up there.
I know-
I still think you should move the Hobbit trilogy a little bit up.
See, it's funny because I knew somebody
Not
who
all the way up like the lady said, but
she was afraid of cornfields because of Children of the Corn. She hated driving past them, and this was
Here.
in North Carolina,
Yeah.
where it's all fucking corn. It's either corn or tobacco.
Kid Corn is what I'm writing.
the movie was just idiotic.
Was that a Stephen King adaptation or no?
Maybe.
Well, I'm glad I wrote it like that. Child Corn.
Some of that CC. Just like that cheese pizza.
Best part is you're the one who wrote it. At any point through that whole thing, you're like, "This is probably a bad idea." Let me just keep doing it now.
You should really put on some child pornography.
No, don't you ever fucking say that again. No, stop. Never say that again.
It's a good song too.
Child Cornfield.
Okay, we fixed it.
The children, they yearn for the corn.
The children yearn for the corn. That also sounds a little off.
You know, when she
It's
wrote
better than
Day
that.
After Tomorrow, the one that I
That's
thought
the
it was
drunkest
at
handwriting I've
first,
seen
I
in a
thought
while.
That looks like Disney to me. Are you serious?
it
That's definitely like Disney adult.
is.
Maybe not so much this one, but this one definitely.
She had really good handwriting.
Whatever.
She definitely had handwriting.
Better
This
than
is
mine.
Definitely the handwritingest I've ever handwritten seen.
It's very Disney though.
Yeah. But I was thinking when she wrote that down in my head, I thought of because you brought up visual novels, right? Not visual novels.
Graphic novels.
Graphic novels.
we need some bad movies.
The Tom Cruise movie, I think it's called
Oh,
Edge of Tomorrow.
yeah.
Which isn't the actual
That's
name of
technically
the
a
novel.
manga though.
Yeah.
It's the manga's All You Need Is Kill.
Yeah, but it's still a graphic novel though.
I put that in C.
What?
Day After Tomorrow. Or
Edge of Tomorrow. I personally like that movie. I wouldn't put it in C.
Percy Jackson's.
oh yeah, Percy Jackson's
Okay.
definitely
Are we putting them in D or F?
F.
Now, are you including the TV show?
No.
I know what I said.
Okay,
Mhm.
but
We're putting it in F. Is there a rank
I would,
to F?
I
Or
would
is,
separate both of them though, because
You're
one
right.
is significantly better than the other one.
you're right.
Really?
The first Percy Jackson was actually pretty decent. This second one was horrible.
First one I'll put mid-low D tier.
The second one's the Sea of Monsters one, right?
Yes.
Percy J,
Lightning Thief.
1. Percy J, 2. Artemis Fowl.
I don't know what that is.
That got a movie. Aragorn got a movie.
Those
The Dragon Aragon movies.
just the one movie, and that definitely goes in F tier.
Yeah. You think that's above Percy Jackson?
It is above Percy Jackson, though. Yes.
Okay. I guess I don't know. I didn't see it.
Aragon. Where do you put Artemis Fowl?
It's just Star Wars, but with dragons.
Yeah.
Artemis Fowl. Oh, that's the bottom of the Fs.
So it's like Harry Potter. Because Harry Potter's just
It's
Star
more
Wars.
Star Wars. It's even more Star Wars.
I don't know, man. Harry Potter's just Star Wars with shittier lightsabers.
Dude, this is Star Wars.
Thank
with
you,
just-
comedian from TikTok.
I think that's true.
I think that Harry Potter should have carried a 1911.
Here's one for you. World War Z.
Oh,
F,
that's F. That's F.
But where F?
bottom F.
Yeah, bottom F.
Where?
Bottom F.
It ain't the last one.
Put it next to Percy Jackson.
I'll put it behind that. WWZ. That kind of looks like a 2. World War II is the worst thing I've ever seen.
I don't know. I've seen the Napoleonic Wars.
Earthsea? What the fuck is Earthsea? The Goldfinch?
Yeah, I did say one, and we never put it up.
Which one?
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Oh, right. I said C for that one.
I definitely disagree. I think it should go lower.
I'm going to put it somewhere in D just to balance you guys out.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
But where D?
Who
cares?
I think it's above child corn.
I was trying to come above that.
Somehow vampires are better than child corn.
Abe Vamp Slay.
Yas.
Yes.
Slay.
Abe Vamp Slay. I'm not writing that whole fucking thing. Golden Compass.
Oh,
That was a bad movie.
Yeah, it was.
that in low D.
Low D. You think it's still a D?
F.
I think it's an F.
I don't know. I kind of like the armored bears.
Put it behind Splice.
I think I have to agree with Charles.
Spice was not a book, though.
She said it was.
I looked it up. It wasn't.
That's right. Whatever.
Drunks. It's fine.
Well, it's whatever.
Gold Com. Pass. The Time Traveler's Wife. I don't know that one. Timeline. I don't know. Oh, they did a Fahrenheit 451.
Oh, that's right. With what's his name?
MBJ, Michael B. Jordan. Me and him are on such good terms. I can call him MBJ.
That's that. You know what? I don't question that. That is perfectly fine.
We're homies. We've known each other from the block.
Still, I put that in F tier.
Don't know what it is, so I can't.
It's the one where they burn books because books bad.
Okay.
I think it's below Golden Compass. Because at least like you can kind of look at Golden Compass and be like, that's pretty.
It's more boring Equilibrium. That makes sense. Because Equilibrium is just Fahrenheit 451, but with guns and swords.
Correct.
I'm not.
The Giver? They did
a
a movie of that?
Oh yeah, they did.
All right, that's got to be an automatic F tier or D tier because like nobody's heard of it.
It came out around the same time as one of the Maze Runners.
Did it really?
Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for it actually.
Huh.
I think it had
Yeah, that guy in it. That guy right there that I'm looking at on my.
no, it's
2014?
yeah,
Jeff Bridges?
yeah, him.
Oh,
Brendan Thwaites.
Fuck you. You're going above Aragorn, but below Fahrenheit 451.
He's been in movies.
Just because Jeff Bridges is in it, however, he cannot save everything.
I think it came out.
He came out.
No,
He's gay.
I think
for
the
you,
movie
Jeff.
came out around the time as Maze Runner: Scorched Earth. Isn't Maze Runner a book?
Yes.
Probably.
It's one of those YA novels, yes.
Hey, look, the Maze Runner series. Series of unfortunate events.
Scorched Earth was 2015. The Giver was 2014. And
I remember that, so it was probably
Where are we putting Maze Runner? Because we'll do Maze Runner and
okay.
then series
Maze
of
Runner
unfortunate.
fell off super hard, so I would put Maze Runner in B or C.
I think Series of Unfortunate Events is a C for me.
The TV show or the
Movie
Movie.
with Jim Carrey? Yeah, it's a C.
Do you think series of unfortunate is above or below? Because that'll depend on if I put it.
I've seen bits of the
I'll
TV
be honest,
series.
the movie
So.
really didn't do much for me.
Series of?
Yeah,
So you think Maze Runner is above series of?
yeah.
I didn't even like attempt to see Maze Runner. That's how not interested I was in it.
That's me being biased. A lot of people really do like series of, so maybe it should go above Maze Runner.
All right, we'll put Maze Runner above Hunger Games
I agree.
or below Hunger Games.
Oh, I put it above.
Down on the end, you got a choice on that?
Not really. Just wherever you guys think.
But again, that's my own bias. I've only ever seen one of the Hunger Games.
What I've seen is pizza. Anyway. Just a little kind of
Maze Run.
amazing a guy. Oh, what about thinking of running? What about The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Series. Bad. Event.
Because that's actually that's a Stephen King book originally.
Series bad event.
Okay, that works.
Maze bad.
So yeah, what about Running Man?
I'm trying to remember that movie because I've only seen that like twice.
That was Wesley Snipes, right?
No, The
No,
Running
you're thinking
Man.
Demolition Man.
Yeah, no, The Running Man is it's a
Stallone. That one. I always get the names backwards.
yeah. Stallone was with Wesley Snipes, and then it was Arnold Schwarzenegger was in The Running Man. Was in The Running Man. I'd have to say Running Man's a good B to me.
I guess. It's been a minute since I've seen that movie, so I don't really remember
It
it.
goes automatically above Day of Tomorrow because that is not real.
Yes, because that's an adaptation.
Bye. Run, man.
She comes back and see that crossed off. She'd be so disappointed.
Sorry. Divergent? The book Theft.
Those are, I guess.
I'm just going based off of
I know. I'm trying to.
Twilight. Oh, how do we not fucking put Twilight anywhere?
Okay. Now,
Defend Twilight, please try.
Go ahead.
Come on.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna try.
Tell me you love Twilight.
I don't.
Tell me
But
tell
at
me
the
you want
end
to
of the
fuck
day-
Jacob. Tell me
To take
how you
my own
love sparkly
unbiased-
vampires.
To take my own unbias away, it shouldn't go in F
Why?
because of the cultural phenomenon.
You
that
know
it
what?
was.
He's right. It deserves its own tier. T tier. For twat.
But you cannot say, because again, we're basing this off of what people have talked about and blah blah blah.
We're throwing in a little bias. Let's be real. A little bias. We're throwing in.
Doing a book.
What?
What's the book?
I don't know. I've also never seen Dune.
Dune.
You didn't know? Okay, wait.
Okay,
Are we talking about
never-
the original, or are we talking about the new ones?
Yes. He didn't know Dune was a book.
I've never seen
Because the
Dune.
original Dune is like C tier at best.
It's D.
Fine. All right. D. The original. I'd say
I'll put it high mid D.
I'd say the new ones are either high A or like real low S.
No, I don't think it's high A. I think it's above Fear and Loathing, but not by much.
The new ones?
Yeah.
Really?
I haven't seen the second one, and I don't know if that'll change it. But I don't think Zendaya is enough to make me love it.
She actually.
Spoiler alert: her dying doesn't make me love it anymore either.
She doesn't die in the movies.
I know, that's why I said it.
At least not yet.
That's why I said it. Oh my God, John Carter. John Carter, bad. John Carter, bad.
Oh, that's right. That was based off some old pulp movies.
Isn't there two John Carters?
I hope not.
No, they try. They no.
Well, no, I thought there was one that came out before that. Before the 2012 one. Like, I thought there was an original one.
We didn't talk about Twilight,
Did they?
though. You were trying to defend Twilight.
Well, again, it's if you take your own bias out of it, and if we go off of what people talked about and like the cultural phenomenon that it was, it definitely shouldn't be in that.
I mean, you could just look at the writing from the original books and be like, oh, this bad.
I got you, but people definitely like. It's like what's that called? 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, God.
So apparently there actually was another. The Asylum also did a Princess of Mars, which is based off John Carter of Mars film in 2009. Go figure. But there was no other John Carter movies.
Yeah, I could have told you that if you asked me.
Well, wasn't John Carter partially illustrated by Frank Frazetta?
Maybe?
I don't even know the names you're throwing out to me right now.
Frank Frazetta is my favorite artist.
I don't know.
But something being partially illustrated by one of the most prolific, like, cover artists does not help me.
Fair enough.
Where are we putting Twilight, D?
Yeah, I'll
I
put that
think
in
Twilight
D.
is a solid D or C.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll put it in D.
You say C?
Yeah, because you can't just put it low because
Because we don't like it?
Yeah.
This is our tier list, though.
I got you, but again, based off of what we've been arguing about.
Fine.
I don't think it's good, but fucking made a shit ton of money. A lot of people fucking saw that movie. A lot of people read those books.
I will tell you what I told our man on the last live stream. Sales does not equal quality. And he was talking about One Piece.
He's not.
It's the lowest of the C's.
Well, to be fair, if if One Piece was the thing, I'd put it up top.
I told him he had Stockholm Syndrome. I'll tell you, you have Stockholm Syndrome. The Black Dahlia murders.
I never saw that.
I put it in a B. No, a D. Sorry.
Yeah, because I never saw it, and no one I know talks about it.
Oh, the Mothman movie.
There was a Mothman movie.
Yeah, it's based off the Mothman conspiracy. It's a book. I mean, anything with Mothman though is a solid A.
That's a stretch.
Have you not seen the Mothman statue?
I know what the Mothman is, but that it's like saying, "Oh, this really shitty movie with Bigfoot." Oh, it's an A.
I mean, there is that movie about the man who killed.
I didn't put Dune. I don't think it goes above Fear and Loathing. The new Dune.
I've not seen it, so I know a lot of people like it though.
I've seen them both. I'd say it's definitely about Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Yeah.
Comparable to there. Low A.
Yeah,
I'll put it above it. Just because I know you'll appreciate that, D.
That's fine by me.
Dune. No.
It's hilarious because once this is all done, that poster's going to go right in the trash.
Oh, yeah.
Greatest dollar I ever spent.
Oh, it's definitely a good dollar. The Time Machine.
Oh, that's right. The C.S. Lewis, right? You don't know the Time Machine?
No.
So wait, you really? Because there's two movies for that. There's the original and there's that remake.
The 2002 one.
Yeah.
In 2002, I watched The Mummy. Return.
Oh, H.G. Wells' Time Machine. I'm sorry.
still like Gus.
I'd say the new one is a solid C. I haven't seen the original though. 2002 Time Machine, solid C movie.
I'll put it above Twilight because I think anything's above Twilight. Time Machine. 02. Now, hear me out. The Great Gatsby. Because there was the original movie and then the DiCaprio one.
I've only seen the DiCaprio one. It was pretty good.
I just know the Family Guy one.
I put. So I don't know about the original, but I put the DiCaprio one in either B or A.
I knew you were going to do that.
Why?
You look like new money.
Hmm.
You think it's above Run Man?
Yes.
You think it's above Carrie?
What do you got against Run Man?
I saw that movie
I like
twice, so I
Jumpman.
can't really fucking talk about it.
I know you think it's above I Am Legend.
Yes. In fact, I think I Am Legend should go lower.
Yes, I know you think that.
Why?
It wasn't that good of a fucking movie. And in fact, for the new one that they're making, they're changing the ending.
You're not that good of a movie.
What do you think, do you think Gatsby Great is above Polar Express?
It's about the same.
About the same? You think it's above Carrie?
Maybe?
Maybe.
No.
No?
Nah, not to me, no.
All right, so then I'll put it below Polar Express. Great.
What about Howl's Moving Castle?
Gatsby.
Bet you didn't know that was based off of.
I don't know how to spell yacht.
Gyatt.
I got it.
Yeah.
I was
Great.
about to say.
Gatsby.
I was just about
Yeah.
to say, isn't there a team? Yeah.
No, it's Great Gatsby.
Oh, man.
Ah, The Hobbit. Get fucked, nerd. Paper Towns. I don't care about that. Ah, Twizzle. Book Thief. Don't care about. Wrinkle in Time. Don't care about. Percy Jackson. Don't give a fuck about. Time Traveler's Wife isn't real. Giver's bad. We already discussed that.
Traveler's Wife was okay.
Lovely Bones. Don't care.
Lovely Bones, I'd say is a C.
Looks like you're going behind Time Machine. Love Bone. Love Bones. Love Train. Love Train. Shawshank Redemption.
That's a good movie.
That is a great movie. We need some good to break up this.
Shawshank, I'd say is a solid A.
Yeah.
Only because he trudged through 1,500 feet of pure.
I think if we're going to base it off the book, it's bad.
Really?
Just basing it like truthfulness to the adaptation, it's not like great.
Does that really fucking matter though? Because it's a good film. We haven't really been doing that before.
I know. But it being what it is,
halfway through. We're changing it up.
Yeah, why are we switching to fucking?
I want to say
I
if
like-
this is halfway through, we have issues.
I agree with the Chaos Jackson.
What? Whatever.
Now, I never read the book because
Below Harry Potter? Below
Yeah.
Harry Potter for Shawshank?
Yeah.
Below Neverending Story?
I guess.
D?
Yeah, yeah,
Below It?
Yes.
maybe.
Above New Dune?
Yes.
D?
I'm all right with that.
Shawshank above New Dune?
Okay.
How am I going to make this one funny?
What about Sherlock Holmes?
The one with
Robert Downey Jr.
I'd say that's a B. Would you say that's a B?
I would either go B or A, but yeah,
It's-
I'm okay with B though.
I mean, it's not really based off any one particular book, though.
But it's like I don't know.
The second one is closer to being based off a book, that one
Yeah.
of the books.
I think it's behind Great Gatsby.
I'm okay with that.
RDJ Sherlock. Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock.
Yeah.
Easy way to remember it.
There's a bunch of Sherlock Holmes adaptations. We could.
That's what I'm saying, RDJ. I mean, we could do Bonds, like, for fuck's sake.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna do Bonds, let's start with we'll do Casino Royale because it's probably like the closest book to book, I would say.
I've never seen a
You haven't
007 movie.
really?
I've seen.
Man with the Golden Gun's pretty good.
I think the one I saw was.
Did you say you've never seen
I've only seen one.
the Bonds?
I've only seen one Bond movie. I want to say Halle Berry was in it.
Oh, Die Another Day?
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's the only one I saw.
Ugh.
I mean, Halle
Ugh.
Berry is Halle Berry, but that doesn't make a whole movie.
Ugh.
Just look at Catwoman.
I mean, it was a good movie when I saw it, but that's the only one I ever saw. I was never really interested in it. I was more interested in playing the games.
James
when I
Bond
was
is
a
one
kid.
of the few British things I care about.
We still never did Godfather, by the way.
All right,
Godfather
now,
goes-
are you going to break Godfather now, or are you going to add them all together?
just
Well, we
do the
leave
first
Godfather 3 out of this.
Okay.
Because Godfather 3 is down here.
two. Godfather 3 isn't really based off a book either.
Godfather 3 isn't based off of anything.
Because in my personal opinion, I would put Godfather in S.
The first two are F, are definitely S, yeah.
But where?
Below Princess Bride, just below it.
Up here?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Why are you laughing at that?
You're right. It's fine.
What, you think it's above here?
I do, but it's okay.
You think it's like up here? You think it's numbered here?
All right, fine. Put it wherever you want, Charlie.
Where do you want, Charles?
Put it behind Princess Bride.
Charlie,
It's
it's okay. You could shoot. Make some
Everybody gets
choice. Be a big boy, Charlie.
2.
8, 10, 12. We'll get
Everybody gets 2.
at least 2.
1 and 2.
I think it should be high S, like really high S, because it's arguably one of the greatest movies of all time.
Fair enough. That's fair. That's fair.
I can put it directly above Princess Bride.
Well,
it is
that's
a god, allegedly. You okay with that?
Yeah.
You okay with that down there?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
So I think some people commented.
Daddy. God, Daddy.
God damn it.
Some people being yourself. Got it.
Fuck you.
True Grit. Which one do you want us to talk about? You.
Either or.
Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes. Got it. That's what it says there.
Typo. Fuck.
And does that say Jews or Jaws?
I was just reading that, trying to figure that out.
Jaws.
Got it. The Old Testament.
I mean, the Ten Commandments is a movie with what's his name? Charlton.
So is the
Heston?
Prince of Egypt. What's your point?
I think it was Charlton Heston.
And we
Jaws-
did put like Polar Express on here, so we can't even
Jaws
have
is
it be
definitely
real.
S though. If we're going Jaws.
Yeah,
if it's
it's up here.
are,
Jaws
are
is-
you gonna? So Jaws is only one. Jaws is based off a book, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Jaws 1.
Although there is a supposed sequel book to Jaws, but it has nothing to do with any of the sequel movies. I think.
Okay.
Also correct. It's below Goddaddy.
I'd have to
Above
say-
Bride of Princess?
yeah.
Yeah.
The original True Grit, I'd have to say, is an A.
So wait, we're putting Jaws above Princess?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah, I guess.
All right. True Grit. I don't know anything about that movie.
Jaws.
I just saw it's a cowboy movie.
Well, there's two. There's the one
I
with
know.
there's one with Jeff Bridges, and that was a remake that was done by the Coen brothers. That's a pretty good movie. That I'd say is definitely an A-ranked movie, also. And then there's the original with John Wayne, and I mean, I'm not a big fan of John Wayne personally, but like,
All I
It's a
know
classic.
is True Grit is my uncle's favorite movie.
All I know is that you, John Wayne.
Yeah.
that you, John Wayne,
And when I say my uncle's, I mean the original.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Your original
Pilgrims.
uncle?
No, the movie True Grit, the original True
Oh,
Grit.
not your original uncle, though. Okay.
I mean, I knew a guy who'd watch the fucking Goodfellas movie every night. So,
It's a good movie.
but every night,
You like what you like.
some autism shit right there.
So True Grit, we're putting
A, somewhere in the A's.
both of them. We're just gonna lump them together.
Yeah, lump them together. They're both solid A movies.
Different
reasons,
Underneath Shawshank.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm okay with that.
True Gert.
Gert. Hurty-gurty.
I don't want to do the Sherlock because there's like 90,000 of them.
Well,
And we
we're
have to
only
go
just
through-
doing the
We would have to go through all of them.
True Grit. I didn't know there was more. There was that many Sherlock movies.
There's a lot. Pride and Prejudice. P&P.
I feel like I've seen that.
I would hope so. It's by Jane Austen.
what about
She's
Pride?
a woman, you slut.
Okay.
Oh, what about Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies?
That's not a book.
That's a book. Yes, it is.
Pride, Prejudice, Zombies?
Yeah, and then it became a movie. Yeah,
No.
you didn't know
No
that?
idea what you're talking about.
It
I know.
came out like literally the year after Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
2000. When the fuck was that? 2012.
Whatever year, but yeah, no, it was Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. It was a book first, and then they also.
Well,
same
what about
person-
Pride and Prejudice OG?
I don't know. I've never seen the movie.
Kate. I know it's good.
I don't. There's I think a few different movies because that book's been around forever.
Fine, we'll do a pass.
So they also did Sense and Sensibility and Sea Monsters.
Wait, did you say Sigmund the Friendly Sea Monster?
Yeah, that's a fucking good.
That's a trip.
Remember Sigmund,
The Green Mile.
the friend.
Ooh.
That's a good movie.
The Green Mile is great.
Which one's the Green Mile again?
It's with
Michael Clark Duncan.
yeah.
Sad.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All I needed to say, and he knew what I meant.
Right. Him and Tom Hanks.
Don't make me wear the bag, boss. I was scared of the dark.
Oh, and he doesn't put the fucking. He doesn't wet the sponge for that one guy too.
That's up in AS, somewhere around there. I think it's above True Gert. I think it's
Yeah.
above Never End Story.
Maybe.
Below Harry Potter. I think it's in this line.
Yeah, I put it below Harry Potter, but I definitely put it above Neverending Story.
Green Mile. Do you know you can just say things to tell us what you want? right?
Yes, but I'm also adding to the algorithm.
You're a rhythm.
I'm trying to get look because you refuse to go to shorts so we could get fucking random passers by. I'm trying to add to the algorithm by commenting. So sorry.
As you should be.
You know, but instead of figuring out how to get us live on shorts so we can get more fucking subscribers that way. by the
Sounds
way-
like you want to talk about Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Sounds like we should talk about our subscriber
that
goals real quick.
One with
The Rock, yes.
was it The Rock? I thought it was
There's a few different versions.
Oh
the
no!
guy from The Mummy.
Oh yeah, was he the? No, I think
'Cause
The
I thought-
Rock was the second one.
I
but-
thought The Rock was something to Witch Mountain.
Race to Witch Mountain, but it's Journey to the Center of the Earth and then Journey
I think they did
to Center of the Earth.
I think they did 2 Race to Witch Mountain movies. The one with The Rock and an original one, but I might be misremembering. All I know is the Race to Witch Mountain one because it has the Rock looking back meme.
Yes. And they switched out because what's his name was supposed to be in all of them, but they swapped them out after
Brendan
the second
Fraser.
One. Yeah,
Brandon Fraser, right? Yep.
they swapped them out after the second one, I think,
I mean,
or the first one.
Yeah, so there was the 08 one with Brandon Fraser, and then Journey to the Center of the Earth 2 with The Rock. Sorry, Journey to the Mysterious Island. It's the sequel.
Okay. I always wondered why they swapped them out.
Because B Dog did himself dirty? I don't know.
Alfred, fuck you. So sorry.
As you should be.
At least I'm trying.
Try harder, damn it.
I can comment more. Fuck you.
You know what else you could do?
What?
Shake, 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 Sonata. Shake your body, right?
Work, Sonata. Work it up.
Look at this guy. He's so easy.
You can't do a whole thing that was in Beetlejuice to me. Come on.
You know what you can do? You can.
Journey to the Center of the Earth. We got to mark that somewhere. I think it's B tier.
I'd say it's C.
I think the story itself is like A-S tier, but I think that the adaptations are probably like.
Hey, our guest is back.
She's going to be so mad at me.
No, I'm surprised you didn't do.
That was a
Jurassic
quick
Park.
game of pool.
Oh, I'm saving that.
We're getting to that.
I'm putting that where I want.
Take that thing, miss.
All right.
Oi.
We see you're back. We added a few more.
All right, where are we at?
Journey to the Center of the Earth.
I mean, man.
I would put that at B or A.
We're saying B.
That'd be a D.
A D?
That'd be a D for me.
I'm okay with that.
A D.
Just because Brandon Fraser's in it doesn't mean it make it a good movie.
Brandon Fraser
But
is
it
pretty
managed to spin off
He is amazing.
2 other sequels.
good. He's got better movies than that for sure.
Mummy.
The Mummy.
No.
George of the Jungle.
What's the double
Yes.
movie? What's
George,
The Whale?
George of the
No.
Jungle.
Where he goes on
Watch
a
out
bat
for
suit?
that tree.
No.
I'm going to put it in
What about Doom Patrol? Come on.
I haven't
guys.
seen
That's not
Doom
a
Patrol
movie.
yet.
Brandon Fraser and Doom Patrol?
But that's not a movie.
Well, we already figured out we crossed those bounds.
A little bit, yeah.
But what's the movie with Brendan Fraser? It's like mid '90s, early '90s.
Bedazzled.
With Bedazzled.
I want to say Monkey
That's
Bone.
That was a
sick
good guess.
movie. That's a
I was
sick
gonna say
movie.
Monkey Bone. No, nobody does Monkey Bone.
Bedazzled was a
I know that
sick
one.
movie.
Yeah, I know that one because of my ex-wife. Ha.
Damn.
I know where I want to put this movie, but I know nobody else will agree with it. I'm
What?
just going to put this where I think I can get away with it and let it slide.
All right.
Okay, what is it? Come on.
Let's see it.
You know damn well what it is.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Oh,
That's the go up top.
come on, guys.
That's his favorite movie of all time. It's going to be top S for him.
I agree. Jurassic Park's a good movie.
Like I said, I think
All right.
I think I know I can get away with it being behind God Daddy.
May I?
But
You
no,
what? You
May
you
I
may
have
make
the
You may
I
make a
have the blue
suggestion.
marker?
Just be
You already
nice to
added
our
to,
guests.
yes. You can make a suggestion and we can debate
I
it.
don't know those people. I didn't know that.
We can
Be
debilitate.
nice to our guest.
Me?
Yes. We
What's
can,
my name?
Ashley?
Ashley what?
You don't know, you didn't tell
last
that
name, and
part.
that's weird.
Well, did I write that?
Yeah. In fact, I
There are
crossed it
so
out.
many Ashleys. There are so many Ashleys.
I don't even remember that.
Ashley,
I don't
Georgia.
I guess it hasn't been the allotted 20 minutes yet. And it's gone.
We can talk about one. Nope. We can talk about one.
How did you get
got
so
to
much
do two.
marker on your hands?
Trying to be in this dumbass club that doesn't even want me.
That's not what I said.
Bye.
I just don't want you to like. We want to talk about
Look at
it.
me. This is why I say be nice to our guests.
Okay, bye.
No, I agree. I think Jurassic Park should be up top.
Oh, no, that's fine. I wonder what she was going to add, though.
Like, I don't want to have to cross it off again later. Because she's gonna put some dumb shit.
So what? Fine. I get it. You have no tolerance for dumb people. Whatever.
That's not true. I have tolerance for exactly me. I are dumb.
I are baboon.
I am weasel.
That was a good show.
That was a good show.
Was that a show within a show? Or was
It's-
that a?
Yes, it was between. It was in.
Oh, see, she's back.
It was one of those ones where it was in between. I think Dexter's Laboratory.
Was it in with Dexter's Laboratory or was it in with Powerpuff Girls?
No, it wasn't. It was Cow and Chicken.
Right, it was in with Cow and Chicken. You're right. You're right.
We
Just
have to talk about it.
Be nice to our guests. Let them in.
So D tier?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you put a D tier down.
Okay.
What is it?
A D tier something.
Because
D-tier.
because Dexter's Lab had the Justice Friends one.
Yes.
And then it was Cow and Chicken with the I Arm Baboon and I Am Weasel.
Yep.
And then there was
Fish.
Two
Wasn't it
Stupid.
D?
What?
Big
That's my
Fish?
favorite movie of all time. I was trying to put it in the S category.
And that's
but
only a
then
D
you
to
didn't
you?
Fucking do anything.
Wait, that's
There
only
you
a
go.
D.
It's
You
the
gotta
D
talk
category.
about it.
I would've
There
put
you
Talk
go.
about
It's the
things.
D category.
I would have put Big Fish in the C category at least.
I would put it in A. We gotta talk about these types of things.
You said it's your favorite movie of all time and you're underselling it? What the fuck?
Hey.
And now she's all emotional?
It's okay.
That's all right. Whatever. Give her 5 minutes. She'll be back. Anyway,
It's beginning to look a
because
lot like fuck this.
a lot of cartoons did that too.
Especially
Show
in the
within
early
shows?
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially in the early 90s.
Yeah, the Justice Squad of America.
And then I think the last one
With
to really do that
major
was
glory. The infraggable Crunk.
Grim
Val Hallen.
Andy, where they had the
Oh no, that was just because they weren't sure if I think Evil Kong Arne could hold. It was like they,
It didn't.
and obviously they didn't because when they separated, they got his own show and it dropped after a
It
season.
tanked. It tanked. It tanked hard.
Which I actually kind of like that show.
Evil Concarne.
Yeah,
It wasn't bad.
but obviously Grim Adventures of Evil.
I do
Billy
like
and
that
Mandy
they at least kept
was
one of the
definitely
better
better.
characters with Scar coming back in Bill and Mandy.
But that came out along when they were doing those experimental shows like Sheep in the Big City.
Did Sheep in the Big City have another cartoon in within it with that too? Or
It
No.
might have been
Maybe.
another cartoon.
Sheep in
but-
the Big City was an interesting one.
Well, do
Wow,
you,
3
hey,
minutes.
Do you remember the reason why?
And she's back.
You remember the reason why the general wanted to capture the sheep?
For the sheep powered laser? Yeah.
Here?
I see you also watch Mike Byrne fight every now and again.
Okay, you can do it next year.
Well, I started watching this new. I don't remember his
I'll be
name,
upset if it's something good.
but he does
though.
like survival challenges.
By the way, we're saying you could have put Big Fish higher. That's a good movie. So why did you put it in D though?
This is all he let me in the door for.
That's why I'm saying be nice to our guests.
All I said was we need to talk about it. Like,
Also,
you can't just
subscribe
go
to our channel.
willy-nilly.
but
Please,
The
we
way
need
for
more
her-
subscribers.
The way for her to get in on this one was she wants to put something in F tier.
Okay, what are you putting in F
I
to?
don't know. That's why it's on this half of this board.
But
Blade?
Really? Blade is F?
It's all I could get in the door for.
What? No. First
To
of
put
all,
another movie on the board. Y'all fight
at
about
this
it.
point, she's just trolling us.
No, I want to be a part of the situation, and y'all won't let me.
I'm perfectly fine.
about it. That's part of being the situation.
All right, what do you want to talk about?
No,
You have to discuss the movie first before you
we
act.
could talk about it and be like, no. Big Fish is like, hey, this is this.
Yeah, we would have
Not
put
just
Big
like,
Fish higher.
I want it on there.
You gotta at least tell us the
Well,
movie.
I'm from Georgia. This is my last night in New York. Of course, I just want to come in here and tell you all my favorite movies.
Well, let's talk about it.
We gotta talk about it before.
Friends over there are like, don't talk to those guys, and I'm like, I'm one of those guys.
You got friends over here.
I know. And
Yeah.
they don't understand, and I have to run away.
Make them run back to you. It's
They're
fine.
afraid to be on camera. They don't want to be on camera.
You're on that half. You're fine.
That's what I told them. I was like,
It's fun. We've never performed with an audience, like live audience before.
Yeah.
are you live right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you streaming?
Yes.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Only-
What's crack-a-lackin'?
All of
Trying
a
to
3D.
It's fine.
I'm saying we gotta get the shorts, man.
All right. If
I
you've
would
never
put
seen
Blade.
Blade, watch Blade.
We've
Well,
seen Blade.
What you have.
We're heading out.
All right.
We're gonna walk home. We're not too far.
Okay.
Are you cool with walking? You want
Yeah.
to Uber? Be sure.
Wait, how far?
Not 2.
2 miles?
Not 2.
No.
Can I hang with my nerd?
We're leaving. So.
Okay.
I think you gotta at least
Bye.
return the bar property before you go. Later.
Nice seeing you.
This is quality entertainment, people watching at home.
But yeah, I don't think Blade is like bottom F anywhere near that.
She's only doing it because she wanted to get in the door. I'm like, so you're trolling us at this point?
Like that's what I'm saying. Like if you want to like talk about it, we'll talk about it. We can't just like put things on top of the board though.
Yeah, you have to get a little discussion in on it. I don't think she was fully getting that.
When
Whatever,
it comes
it's
to Blade, the first two, good movies.
The first one, yeah, I agree.
And the second one, I'll give it the second one too. I really like that.
fine. And the second one was done by Guillermo del Toro.
Third one,
What do you mean? I love Ryan Reynolds.
Blade has a whole total.
I love
of 100
Ryan Reynolds.
Blade has a whole total of 100 words in that whole movie, and one of them is Goo Goo Gaga.
No, it's Coochie Coo.
Coochie Coo, that was it.
Coochie coo.
When he says it to the baby that
Yeah.
Dracula throws.
Coochie coo.
Dracula being the guy from Prison Break and who did nothing else but those two things.
You guys didn't see the new Wolverine Deadpool
No,
movie?
I have not. It is actually kind of
It's
on
on
my
the
to-do
list.
list.
Okay. I don't want to talk about it.
I already know who cameos in it. I've seen the clips. I've also seen the about a name.
We're talking about
Anyway,
Talking about stuff out there. I want to be nosy.
just go over. Wait. Take one of the mics. Go over and just.
No, don't do that.
I would never do that. No. So, in the comments, D, you put "Who Framed Roger Rabbit?"
Hi.
Right
Algorithm.
there.
Fuck you.
Right there in the comments, right there. That's heck, that's you. See that?
Thank you for outing my YouTube persona.
Your YouTube persona?
No, yes, that is a persona with my picture in it.
I don't know. You could be a furry.
I am not a furry.
You could be.
Nope.
Is Batman a furry?
You could.
Is Batman a furry?
That's our question. Is Batman a furry? Oh my God! How did we not think of that sooner?
Is Catwoman a furry?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, Batman fucks Catwoman and she's a furry.
So he could be into furries, but he might not be a furry.
He also dresses like a bat.
He dresses bat adjacent.
And to him, his human form
a bat.
is his alternate personality, so he believes that he's Batman.
It's his alternate persona. Maybe he's an otherkin.
She get an update on what's going on over there real quick.
No. I'll let them cook.
But I'm curious about what they're cooking.
Then go over there.
I wouldn't.
But that requires physical effort.
Oh,
Sucks to suck.
no, stop.
Don't you do it, D. Don't do it. No. 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 Doth Batman furry? Furry Batman.
Go over there and ask them right now. Ask them, is Batman?
No. You're in the middle of something serious, it looks like.
Yeah.
Stop being a chotch.
I refuse.
You refuse to stop being a chotch?
I am not a crook.
I am not a crook. What do you think? Batman furry?
I think Batman's a furry.
I think Batman's a furry.
I don't know.
Oh, have you seen the new Batman cartoon, The Cape Crusader?
No.
It's actually pretty good. Although I do have to say it's interesting because the guy doing the voice, he tries to do like a mixture of Kevin Conroy and Robert Patterson when he's doing the Batman voice.
But
So it's all right. It's all right. The female penguin didn't bother me.
so it didn't bother me.
Honestly, I mean, what they did with the
I'm
character
trying to
wasn't-
listen.
Didn't bother me.
I'm sorry,
until, what's the guy's name?
Fuck,
That
seriously?
made the
Robert Pattinson?
no, the guy who was behind the show. He was also behind.
Which show?
Seriously?
D would know this.
Is you is or is you out?
Tim Bruce?
Is that the guy who was behind the show and the original animated series?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was fine with it until he came out and said that Batman had no interesting female villains.
Yeah, that was a little silly.
I mean, he did make Harley Quinn, who
I know.
admittedly
No,
isn't
he
all
didn't.
that.
Harley Quinn was in. Oh no, wait, no, never
She
mind.
came out and
Yeah,
the
I'm
animated
sorry. I
series.
thought I was thinking of Poison Ivy for some reason. My brain.
Admittedly, Harley Quinn isn't all that interesting, but
Are you serious right now?
a lot of people love her.
and to be fair, none of his I don't think any of his female villains are still villains anymore. They're more anti-heroes.
Yay.
Talia?
Oh, yeah, fuck.
She usually comes in as a villain.
Talia al Ghul is a straight villain. She raped him. Not
But going since the
She
most
R-worded.
recent run, I don't think she's a villain
okay.
anymore.
I'm just gonna say it. We don't have to fucking censor ourselves like that. You could get away with saying these things on YouTube, so long as you're not being a dipshit about it. You could say that Talia al Ghul, for all intents and purposes, raped Bruce Wayne. That's what happened. You're not sitting there joking about it like, oh, ha, 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 it's hilarious. No, it's a serious thing that actually happened. You could say it seriously. You don't have to say, oh, she R-worded him. We're not fucking babies here. This
think
is an
he's
adult
serious.
channel. It's just like the whole unaliving thing. You don't have to say that. You can say murdered and killed. You don't have
I never said that. You said that.
I'm just saying. The whole censorship thing is silly. You don't have to.
Well, to be fair about the censorship, it's more about sponsors. So
we don't have any fucking
that's what I'm getting
sponsors.
at. If you don't have sponsors, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Motherfucker. I am so pissed that this is broken. I don't know how. I didn't even do anything to it, and it's broken. Yay.
When did you get it?
I don't know, about 2.5 months ago, 3 months ago.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Is it broken or is it out?
No, it's broken.
It's
It's
not-
not. It's not clicking.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could hear it spewing gas.
What are we talking about?
Talia al Ghul being a villain.
Yeah, I don't think she's a. Granted, I might be wrong. It's been a minute since I'm like
Trying to
about
think
6
of, like,
months
other-
behind on my Batman comics
There's the Rocket Chick. She was introduced in Batman.
and
the
the
animated
animated series.
She was a villain. I haven't seen her. She could show up. My issue with the series is they made Bruce Wayne not friends with Commissioner Gordon, and then they aged up fucking Barbara
But
Gordon.
again, that's just the guy.
That's because he's going to try and force the fucking Barbara Gordon Batman ship. because fucking Tim Bruce has a fucking thing for that for some goddamn reason. When no, it's Batman and Selena Kyle. That's the best.
Or Batman and Talia al Ghul.
No, you don't pair Batman with this rapist. That's not right. No, just because they have a kid
And
together doesn't mean they should
in
be
all
together.
honesty, it's not necessarily said that she did that.
No, it said that she did that. She drugged him. That's rape.
All right,
She
maybe I'm
dr-
remembering it wrong.
It
But-
literally says it in the comic that she
Again-
drugged him before they did it.
That's on you.
She also didn't even. She also like took it out of her, like, and then did genetic experiments with it too. Like, Damian Wayne was also genetically experimented on as he was being made.
Has that not been retconned at this point?
I'm not sure if any of that's been retconned, but no, it's still 100% within canon to my knowledge.
But either way, it's typically either Selena Kyle or Talia al Ghul.
Wonder Woman's pretty good. I don't mind that
That's
shit.
I got you, but that's never gonna be a thing.
Zatanna, depending on which Zatanna you're going with, that's not a bad ship.
Yeah, or you can just not ship. I don't ship.
Well, you are not that fun.
What about Kite Man?
What about Kite Man?
Eh,
Love me some good old Kite Man.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Like when he gets stuck in the power line, or when he got hit by the invisible plane when he was a zombie.
Kite Man has a fucked up origin story as of late. It's the latest retcon, I think. The jokes and war jokes.
What
and
about
war
Enigma?
storyline.
Does Enigma count?
Edward Nigma?
No, the Riddler's daughter, Enigma.
What about the Jokers? I haven't seen her in a minute.
The Joker's daughter?
There's also Duel Dent.
That's the Joker's daughter, yeah.
There's also Duel Dent.
She's kind of anti-hero now. She's kind of. It depends on who's writing her. I think she partnered up with Red Hood for a little while.
I heard Scream.
That's what I.
Then there's the White Wabbit.
She's new though.
Yes, she's in the Batman. I'm only on the third comic with it, but the Batman and Robin comic.
I don't know, man.
Where Flatline just made an appearance.
You're a flatline.
Anyway, back to movies.
Yeah, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh, that's a
That's
A
ass.
or S.
That's ass.
That's ass, yeah.
Unless we go by the book again.
Are they
In which
making a
case, then it's
sequel?
like a B.
Are they making a sequel to that?
Roger Rabbit? I hope not.
I think they announced that. Like
I
a year
hope
ago.
not.
Though they did a sequel book to Who Framed Roger Rabbit that was because it was the book that was very different from the movie, and then the movie came out. The guy made
Above or below Jaws?
I put it above Jaws.
above Jaws.
It's obviously below Jurassic Park.
Oh, Baby Doll. Baby Doll's a Batman villain. She looks like a little girl.
Yes, but again, that's just in the anime. As far as I know, it's just in the animated series. No one really references her.
I mean, she could be used. in-
That's what I'm saying. There's a decent amount that were created for that, but he just said that. And it's like, oh, he only has 3. Then fucking bring in some of the old ones, or make a new one.
yeah, but
Roger
then people
Bunny.
will say that, oh, you're just making a new one for fucking pandering points.
It's kind of rabbity.
Yeah, that
It's like
works.
a Stegosaurus with a rabbit.
I will actually take that. What do you want from me?
None.
I'm a doctor, Jim.
Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor.
Jam it, Dim.
He's dead, Jim.
Is there a movie
Yes, there are a movie,
about 20,000 Leagues?
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Was that it? Yeah.
That's a graphic novel, so I guess that can count. I put that in.
We also didn't do V for Vendetta or Watchmen if we're doing graphic novels, and both of those were listed. There's also like Lion Witch Wardrobe.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Were you talking about the original, or are we talking about the redo, the remake ones?
Yes.
Didn't even know there was a remix.
Well,
The The live action one is the remake.
Oh.
They did a cartoon of it first.
No, they didn't. It was live action. The first. The first Ryan Richard Wardrobe movie was live action.
Misery.
Also Stephen King.
I mean,
Honest Stephen King.
as we said, he is the man of 1,000 movies. Not 1,000 books, 1,000 movies. I think Misery should go somewhere good.
I'd say it's B. High B.
I think it's probably highest B.
I'm okay with that.
No Misery, right? Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Too late.
Okay.
The cap has been. Chronicles of Narnia, though, the Lion, Witch, Wardrobe we were talking about.
C.
Are you doing all of them as a C or just?
I'd say the original is a B for me. The other ones are C though. Yeah.
Just
I'm
put
okay
them all
with
as a
that.
C.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I will say the original movie though is definitely a B to me. Maybe A. Low A.
I'm just going to wrap them together as mid B.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
I forget. Is that the one where South Park did with Imagination Land?
Yes.
It was referenced in South Park with Imagination Land. Yes, I think so.
Imagination.
And like the lion's supposed to represent Jesus.
Yes.
Yes, the Jesus allegory lion.
He is no allegory. He just is.
Actually, yes. In the books, he basically is Jesus. Yes. Yes.
Dracula?
Which one? The
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Bram Stoker Dracula by Francis Ford Coppola wasn't that bad. I put that in B tier.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that would go in there.
No, it's a B.
I'm all right with it being a B. I'm not a Keanu Reeves guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a Keanu Reeves guy, but that's not his highest performance.
no.
B?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Dracula? I'll put it underneath Chronicles.
What a Narnia. No?
I forget. Was Helsing?
Yes. Kind
It's
of.
a manga, man. Helsing?
Well, no, he's talking Van Helsing, not
Yeah.
Helsing.
Oh, no. Van Helsing was its own thing. That had nothing to do with anything, really. It was just an amalgam movie.
Okay. I thought that might have been a book.
Nope. Could have been a graphic novel, but no. I looked into it.
Wizard of Oz.
Oh, yeah.
That's up there. That is up there. That's got to be at least A.
Yeah, I put that high A.
Ichiburute?
I would either say A or S. Because it also has historic value.
Well, where would you put it given this list? And clearly none of these can be changed. It's permanent forever.
Wow.
I
Again,
think
I would either put it in either A or S.
I think it's above Green Mile.
I think, personally, I would put it behind Green Mile, but all right.
What do you think? Is it above or behind Green Mile?
I think it's above to me. A little bit.
A little bit?
Just by a little bit.
I want to see that Hanging Dwarfs. It's above it. You okay there, bud? You okay there, bud?
Yep. Oh my god.
Christmas Carol?
What? Wait, Christmas. Is that the one where the guy gets the?
Scrooge.
Okay. I was thinking of a
The
Christmas
Three
Story.
Ghosts. Christmas Story is Red Rider BB Gun,
Yes, that's
which is
it.
also a book.
Okay. Christmas Story should go in A. Christmas Carol.
Depends on the
Yes.
adaptation. Because Muppets Christmas Carol is way different than like
Okay.
anything else. And
I'm not talking about the Muppets one. I was talking about the.
you're right, the Muppets one is clearly an S tier.
Yeah, it's fine by me.
But Christmas Carol, I would either put CD. Christmas,
CD's nuts.
Christmas Story, I would put I would put it in an A or B.
D, what do you think? Christmas Story, A, B? I think we both know that it's an A.
It's definitely an A. Yeah,
Above Fear and Loathing or behind?
above to me.
Okay, so there's above Wizard of Oz or behind Green Mile? Or behind True Grit?
Mm, I wouldn't put it above Wizard of Oz, so I guess behind Green Mile.
Behind True Grit?
Behind Green Mile.
Well, because like this is behind Green Mile, so
All right.
Are
is
you
it
behind Green Mile?
is it behind it?
Yeah. At this point, yeah, kind of, because there's not much room.
Yep. Nope. There's no space.
Yeah, so put it behind True Grit.
Yeah, it's fine. What about one of the Red Rider BB gun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not a finger.
Whatever he says in that.
It is not a finger.
Is it really?
And then Christmas Carol.
Uh,
Jim Carrey will do, and then Muppets.
Jim Carrey one is C for me.
I put it in C.
Above Cujo.
Yeah, that's fine. Some also weird kind of Uncanny Valley shit with the CGI on that. The Muppets one is definitely S though. Do 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 do.
You said S.
For the Muppets one?
Yeah.
I would put it in A, but
I think it's an A. I think it's behind Harry Potter by a good amount.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, it's better than Harry Potter.
I don't know about that.
What?
I think it's above Wizard of Oz, though. I'll give it above Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, it's fine.
But, like, I think Christmas Story is above Wizard of Oz.
it's just we don't have room for that.
I mean, we could have, but other people said that it's behind Green Mile and this and that.
I did not say that.
Well, I thought it was in front of Green Mile,
Maybe.
but behind Wizard of Oz.
I don't remember who or what I am anymore.
Here?
Put it behind it. You have more room to work with.
What does that have to do with anything? Watch me. Mupp. Carol. Mupp Tree Carol.
Okay.
What? It's a Muppet Christmas Carol.
Fair enough.
Makes sense to me.
That's all that matters.
The color purple.
What?
I don't know if I've seen that.
I have not either, so I can't comment on that.
The Great Gatsby. Clockwork Orange.
All right.
That's a good movie.
I'd say it's an A.
Yeah. Question is where? There's a lot of A in this. I think we overcrowded A.
You overcrowded
Like-
A.
Fear and Loathing, I think, might be a B. Given some of these like options, the new Dune might have been a B. Like Gone with the Wind, Never-Ending Story is not real. Saw Shank Redemption.
You fucking noticed that, see?
So yeah, where's Clockwork Orange go?
I would put it behind Christmas Story at this point.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're not even paying attention in the slightest.
I
anymore.
am paying attention.
No, you're not.
Clockwork Orange.
You don't care.
I care.
You don't care.
Uh,
Michael McDonald.
Malcolm McDonald.
I know what I said.
You know what?
Chicken butt?
Maybe.
What about Hitchhiker's Guide? I thought that was actually like a good adaptation. Not a great adaptation, but I thought that it did the job.
I'd say it's a solid B.
Now, I think I heard this. I think there's 3 different adaptations.
There's a couple, yeah.
There's the radio one,
the
original one,
British TV version, yeah.
and then the movie. And obviously, I never saw the other 2, but I've also heard that the movie's the better one of them.
I thought so.
Some people
Out of the TV show and that,
some people fight you over those things, but yes.
I didn't hear the radio show. I did audiobook it, so that's kind of like hearing the radio show.
Fair enough.
Let's be real.
Well, you don't read.
I can't. That's why I do pictures.
Okay, Charlie. Damn it, Charlie, your illiteracy fucked us again.
I let Goddaddy be up top. What do you want from me?
I would put it in.
I think it's after Fear and Loathing.
Yeah.
I like it.
I would put it in A.
Towards the back end of A.
Yeah, after Fear and Loathing, that's a good spot.
Like, I just don't think that the adaptation was all that good. I think it's a better story, but I just don't think that the adaptation was better than anything up here. Hitch, Guide.
I still say it's B, but all right.
You just don't like fun.
Okay, Pot.
No, I don't think it's that he doesn't like fun. He just doesn't like British.
That's true.
Yeah.
Rosemary's Baby?
I don't know what that is.
It's a horror.
It's where the devil rapes a chick so she gives birth to the Antichrist.
That was
The
also
Omen?
a South Park. No, it was the South Park, the Christmas special with the animals, where Kyle
Oh my god. The fucking
where Kyle gives birth to the Antichrist.
the demon animal things.
Mhm.
All right.
That's loosely Rosemary's Baby.
If it's that, then that's great. But I never saw the fucking movie. So-
If it's that, it is right.
So-
I'd put that in B. Rosemary's Baby. It's a B movie to me. Very atmospheric. It's not because there's not like a lot of crazy horror stuff going on. A lot of it is like
Where do you want to put it in B though?
put it in like the low next to wherever you marked off there.
Run Man.
Yeah,
Put it behind Run Man.
next to it. It's fine. Yeah.
Rosemary Babe. B. What's up? Can I help you?
Was The Omen a book, or am I misremembering?
Do androids dream of electric sheep?
Oh, what's it called?
2001: A Space Odyssey?
Yeah, that's based off the book. You didn't know that?
Yeah, but like, how do we not mention that?
We've been.
That is quite arguably like one of the best movies.
Yep. If you take away bias, yes.
I know it's long and boring. Therefore, nobody likes that movie, but it is one of the best movies.
Oh, The Omen. Why
Who
she
made
wasn't
that?
a
That
better guy.
was Stanley Kubrick.
Kubrick. Just like how Christopher Nolan made Oppenheimer to, explode things, Stanley Kubrick made 2001: A Space Odyssey to go to space. He was actually that monkey staring at the monolith.
You ever hear the joke? It's like the CIA was trying when the CIA
I'm
called
sorry,
in,
Hal.
Stanley Kubrick to film the moon landing. He was such a perfectionist; he demanded they film it on site.
I've heard that joke from Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Never mind. That makes it unfunny now.
Where are we putting 2001?
You know what? You can put that in the B's.
The Bees.
I don't know. I'm trying to fill out the B's a little bit. You could say it's an S, actually. Really.
It probably is an S based on what it is. It's definitely not for me, but I definitely more agree with D on the B. But just trying to put in.
Open
I'm
the
gonna
top.
put it above here, but put low.
That's fine. That's fine.
Low 2001.
Hi, 2001.
We just have a few hundred more to go through.
I mean,
Fight Club.
oh, that's right. Fun fact: you know the guy who wrote Fight Club, the book, is gay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I just want to hit a couple more like big ones, and then we can call it a day.
Fight Club. I'd put.
It's definitely an A, but I don't put it in A because it's so full.
Is it A then?
You put it in like high B, right next to Misery. Really. It's really, when you think about it, it's really not a great film. It's a good film. It's just, you know,
It's the implications.
yeah.
American Psycho.
Okay, it's a good movie. Vastly, not vastly, but pretty decent.
Have you read
Different
the
from the book. He's a lot more fucked up in the book.
Oh, dude, I read the book makes the movie look like an episode of Barney. Unironically.
But I think a lot of people misinterpret the ending of that movie.
Yeah. Well, because the book itself also was misinterpreted too.
Well,
Even
So,
the
like-
authors, like,
well, so like everyone assumed, because the way it ends, where he's like, "Oh, I killed these people," blah blah blah, and he goes, "No, I talked to him the other day." Everyone just assumes it's in his head, but it's not. Because if you sit
it's
there
a
and
yes
pay,
and no.
because if you sit there and pay attention to the movie, all of them are the same. They're all just white shirt monkeys working at Wall Street that no one actually cares about and no one pays attention to, so no one actually knows anyone's name. None of the higher ups knows anyone's name.
I know it's very. The ending is supposed to be very like ambiguous, and
And
it's,
if you listen to the director and writer, they say it's actually supposed to. He actually did it.
oh, I know. But then the author will say, no, it's supposed to be very ambiguous whether or not he did it too. Because
I would put it in B.
yeah, I'm good with that.
Where?
Behind Fight Club.
American Psycho is actually part of its own kind of like book metaverse too. 'Cause
You ever
it's-
see the second American Psycho?
No,
It has
Mila Kunis. I
He
know.
knows.
and it is
Not good.
not good.
American Physics. American Physics. American Physics. Close enough.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Lord of Flies.
Oh right, I forgot about that. See.
C. Have you seen it?
I have. It's just been. I'm trying to remember it.
I'm okay with
Exactly,
C, honestly.
Exactly. See, there you go. I remember the book more than I remember the movie.
What about Peter Pan and its many, many adaptations?
Have you ever gone
Robin
with the
Williams.
Hook? Is Hook based off a particular Peter Pan story?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But there's also Muppets Peter Pan.
Was there a Muppets Peter Pan?
There's a Muppets everything.
Yeah, fair.
There's a Muppets Treasure Island.
I liked Muppets Babies. You guys remember Muppets Babies?
Pepperidge Farms remembers.
Yes.
Literally nothing.
You remember a pup named Scooby Doo?
Yes.
Love a pup named Scooby. That was for the longest time my favorite Scooby Doo show.
Oh, it's Red Herring.
Until
That was great when you actually learned what red herring was.
Right?
That sounds like a false equivalency.
But yeah, no, that was my favorite Scooby Doo until once New Scooby Doo.
Oh, right. That was actually What's New Scooby Doo is actually really good. Yeah.
And then Mystery
Is that the
Incorporated.
one with John Cena?
No.
No,
What's
that
New
was a
Scooby
movie.
Doo is the one where where it actually had like a plot and everything, and they made Velma a lesbian proper, but like didn't make it all pandery. It was just
No,
like,
that's Mystery Incorporated.
is that the second Mystery Incorporated?
That's the one that came out in 2012ish.
Because
That's the one where they're still in school.
right. Mystery Incorporated though was actually pretty good too.
There's too many Peter Pans. I'm not marking them. Fuck them.
All right, fair enough.
Planet of the Apes.
Was that based off? That was based off a book, right? A French book.
La
Right.
Planet of the Apes.
Well, okay, because French, there was a really like during that time there was like a lot of like French sci-fi that came out. Like,
Why
there's
did
a
that
weird,
get you so
uh,
much?
a weird French? Because you remember Fantastic Planet?
Just imagine you with the cigarette making this movie. Yeah,
Because Fantastic Planet was part of that whole weird French sci-fi boom.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
All he
Planet
knows
of the
is that he died.
Planet of the Apes. I put it in.
Is this the
years.
OG or is the 2000s?
The OG
So-
one.
One with.
James Franco.
No, that's not that one. I'm thinking of the one that made by Tim Burton and
Oh, the remakes.
Oh, the one that Kevin Smith got into like a fight with him about.
The remakes, the like 90s, 2000s.
there was only one. It was
Yeah, I just
Mark
don't remember what
Wahlberg?
it was.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. Yep.
Wally. So where are we putting Planet of the Apes?
B or C.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I'll put it
You
here.
could talk. You could talk. I could do more than talk. I could sing. The Planet of the Apes musical from Simpsons. No. Okay. Guess that's just me.
Just you. War of the Worlds.
I
The
don't.
one with Tom Hanks. I mean, with Tom Cruise.
I never saw the. Was there original?
There was an older version, yes, but
Okay, I never saw that one, and I've seen the Tom Cruise one. That
Tom
movie
Cruise?
sucked.
yeah, that's a D.
But the original one.
No,
Wasn't that bad.
I guess.
If I did see, it's been a while.
We can aggregate it to a D.
That's
High
fine.
D, though.
That's fine by me.
The most unsuccessful alien invasion.
Maybe we could aggro crack it. No, nobody's getting that reference.
Well, I mean, I'm just basing it off of like War of the Worlds proper from back in the day as well. Well,
What about the radio broadcast?
'Cause you
that
wanna-
got people panicking.
because you wanted to use Twilight as a thing.
No,
of-
I'm mainly referencing the remake with Tom Cruise.
yeah, but you wanted to.
And
say,
if you're going with the original, again, I
Dr.
guess
Zayas.
yes, but I don't know anything about it, so I'm just taking myself out of that equation.
Oh, Dr. Zayas.
Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas.
Oh, Dr. Zayas.
What about Schindler's List?
Is that based off a book?
Yes,
I know it's based off real events. I don't-
by Thomas Keneally.
I've actually never seen Schindler's List, if I'm being
Neither
honest.
have I.
I'm pretty sure I'll put it after Behind Clockwork Orange.
That's a statement some people are willing to go with, but all right.
What?
Putting
that the
Schindler's
one-
List behind Clockwork Orange.
Is that the one where
You wanted above Wizard of Twas?
I might have seen Schindler's List.
It has Liam Neeson in it.
I know.
It has the little girl going,
No, I did.
"Goodbye, Jews!"
Jeez.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Goodbye, Jews.
Oh my god. It goes behind Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, it's fine. Goodbye, Jews. Jesus Christ, man.
Oh my god.
Where's that from?
The movie?
No, the goodbye.
The movie. They got like the most obnoxious little girl to say goodbye, Jews.
Are you serious?
Yes, I exaggerated it based off of a comedy sketch of. But that happens in the movie.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Okay. Louis C.K. does the joke. Okay. Yep. So there we go. That makes sense now. That fully
Ooh,
tracks.
Train Spotting.
I already said that movie exists and it has a body count.
But where?
I mean, considering it has a body count, that automatically puts it in S tier. Wait, did you know about that, Charlie?
But
Train Spotting has a body count.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so
People
it's-
have died to it.
Okay.
but not being made to it, but people died because they tried to recreate the film, go into the abandoned train that's like featured in the film, and then died doing it.
I don't know what Train Spotting.
It's about like a guy who's on drugs trying to get clean, so he goes on a hike or whatever, and he ends up in an abandoned train, and then I think he has an overdose and dies at some point. I might be misremembering.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that. But unironically though, that because people.
Yeah, no, I think it's a B.
Fair.
I'll put it above Run Man.
That was something I was trying to figure out before.
Train Spot. What about Three Musketeers?
Which one?
I don't know, Muppets.
Again with Muppet.
You tell me a thing that the Muppets didn't improve, and I'll tell you wrong.
Hentai?
Wrong again, boyo. You ever see Miss Piggy with a tentacle?
Mark me down as scared and aroused.
Wrong again, boyo. You're just caroused.
Scaroused? But I wasn't. I was ecstatic.
What about
Austin Powers?
No. I'm looking something else up.
Oh.
Trying to figure out if this was a movie.
What?
First, I have to figure out the name. Logan's Run. Was that a book?
I think it was a book, yeah.
Have you ever seen Logan's Run?
I have not.
It's a weird fucking movie. Family Guy references it.
Oh, I know they were.
Old Yeller?
Yeah, it wasn't. It was a sci-fi novel first. Yeah.
Does Old Yeller count?
Old Yeller counts. Yeah.
Where do we put Old Yeller?
I'd say that's B.
Above Cujo?
I mean, dog dies in both movies, so.
Objectively, the better dog dies.
I mean, Saint Bernards are good boys. It's not his fault he got the rabies either.
I was talking about him.
But
B tier for
yeah,
Old Yeller? Behind Planet of Apes?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Logan's Run. They live in like a dome society.
Oh, Biodome. I know what you're talking about.
And everyone has a
I know
Like a
the plot. They
diamond
all
in
die,
their hand.
They all supposed to die at like 35 or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know the plot line. I just haven't seen the actual film yet.
Bad movie? Do you want to add it to the bottom?
I would put it in D or C, but I
I think
also
I remember them referencing Logan's Run on Friends once. some reason.
It is a well-known sci-fi movie,
Oh yeah, it's one of those.
so
kinda
I don't want to actually put it that low. I think it's
But
a
if you think it's-
solid B or C movie.
put it in D.
I would put
Fuck
it in
'em.
C.
Put them in D tier. Fuck them.
I would put it in
D
C behind.
Hunger Games.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right under Hunger Games.
I can do this.
I just wanna fly.
Logan ran.
And the only thing from that movie I remember is that the main character, is the guy from Austin Powers, who plays Basil.
Oh right. Marshall.
It's not a woman.
So
All right.
we're at the point towards the end of the night where we're going to run down the list real fast. Real fast, like. And I want you to tell me if there's any changes you want to do, okay? We'll start off with the S tier. Any changes?
No, I think we're good. Maybe a little, but all right. So what's next with the A tier?
That's what I expected.
We're going to move on to A tier.
You can say the alphabet in 3 seconds.
We're going to go through that pretty quick as well, but there's a few more. And by a few, I mean a lot more than S. So. Any changes?
Oh my god.
No.
Sounds like a no.
Moving on to B tier.
B tier, we have. Oh, sorry, I forgot one.
Can you pronounce a dash?
Yes.
Those are the low beats.
What?
He said, can you pronounce the dash? I said, those are the low beats.
C tier, we got. Any changes?
No.
For D's, we got. And F's, we have. Pretty simple. Any changes?
And the joke's over, son.
No, no changes?
No.
All right, cool, perfect. Objectively, this is your YouTube book to movie adaptation. If you have any issues with that, please consult my lawyer at.
And you brought it back around again. Anyway, so we shout out our usual subscriber goals and whatnot for the end of the night, and the usual.
Yeah,
Whatever.
let's do it. Go ahead and start subscriber goaling.
250 t-shirts,
Go ahead, start.
500 Pornhubs, 1,000 Marin somebody at Marin people, 1,001 Lego Humvee, 2,500 tattoo nipples, and then I think 1 million is the Joe Rogan heist.
She's getting tattoo nipples.
Oh no, we're having one of our guests who is a guest. He's going to tattoo the